Alright, we're back in Scarlet Enclave. It's the third week. Pretty substantial nerfs have gone out for a lot of the bosses in Scarlet Enclave. So I'm hoping we're going to have a better time. The difficulty hopefully feels a bit more fair. And we're going to be going in here on Saber Slash. I was thinking there's too many target swaps and like forced downtime on the bosses for Saber Slash to be good. But I'm going to be honest, last week I played this character as Backstab. There was another rogue in the group who played Saber Slash, and he kind of worked me over on the damage meter, so I'm like, man, I guess my intuition was off. So now we're playing Saber Slash. This is the gear I'm working with. We have Cowl of the Covenant, the only piece of Scarlet Enclave gear I have on this character. Kagi's class, we got 5 pieces Bone Scythe. We'll switch this up to 6 pieces Bone Scythe for the first boss to get that undead damage bonus, but then it's like not important for any of the other bosses. Cloak of Veiled Shadows with Efficient on the shoulder. We're not equipping this set, I just don't have any other better cloak. Bone Scythe, Bone Scythe. Our weapons are Hungering Cold and Claw of the Frostworm. And then we have our sword and fist runes, Slayer's Crest, Venomous Totem. Double active trinket is kind of annoying to deal with sometimes. Hopefully I'll remember to press them both. 2-piece Death Dealer for the Saber Slash damage, and we got little Grave Diggies out of Karazhan there. 30 points Assassination, 21 points Combat. We've got the points in Improved Backstab, just so if we wanted to, we could switch this into a Mutilate build. But the first thing to do today is we're going to go spawn Balnazzar. We're going to stealth in, ring the bell, then go into the Cathedral, trigger Balnazzar, and it'll despawn or kill most of the trash here. While the rest of the group gets together. It looks like we're going to be going for maybe 25 or 30 people. We're at 29 people right now. Last week, this group got 3 bosses down, which was not as much as I would have hoped for, but, you know, it's a partial guild group, partial pug group. It's not the most organized or the most geared group. But I think it's a pretty reasonable expectation that we get at least 5 bosses today. I'm probably going for 2 tier pieces as my soft reserves and 1 Queen's Fall. Queen's Fall comes from Reborn Council. I don't know if we'll be able to get Reborn Council today, but it's such a big item, I can't not have a roll on it. You know, I gotta at least put 1 reserve on that. And then my hope is we get at least 1 tier piece dropping out of the raid, and then we'll combine that with our Jostled Chalice Fragment we got from outside the raid to be able to activate the 2-piece bonus. I didn't cash this in yet because, you know, I just wanted to wait and see what items I actually got out of the raid first. There we go. We get through here. Nice. They didn't see me. I still have my Vanish available. For those of you watching on YouTube, there'll be timestamps to skip ahead to wherever you want. I'm going to get this Balnazzar spawned and then probably cut the YouTube video until we actually pull Balnazzar. But I do this, it's good to have a rogue do this in all your groups. It just saves you time. You know, this is an instance where a lot of people are still progressing and working on clearing. I mean, like, 99% of people are still progressing on this, so saving the time on the trash is a big deal, big help for your raid. You can spend more time on the bosses. Can you show Queen's Fall on Atlas loot? No, I don't use Atlas loot, but when I'm out of here, when I'm done with this Balnazzar spawning thing, I can pull up item details of Queen's Fall. The Queen's Fall dagger comes from Reborn Council. That's the 6th boss. Pretty challenging boss for a lot of groups. But it's immensely, insanely good. The best non-Queen's Fall setup for weapons for rogues is, for Backstab and Mutilate rogues, is about 20% behind the best Queen's Fall setup. 20% off of having 1 item. Is kind of ridiculous. Okay, we have to wait for that hound to pass. We're trying to get up into the cathedral past Captain Carnwield there, but that dog, I assume, would see through my stealth. He's kind of in the way right now. Where's he going? Alright, he's going away. That's good. Alright, into the cathedral we can go now. So almost every mob in here is immune to distract, which I find pretty annoying. But Captain Carnwield is like the only mob I know of in this entire instance that is not immune to distract. I'd assume that's a bug. Maybe I should bug report it. Captain Carnwield, unlike every other mob in the entire instance, can actually be afflicted by distract. Clearly, this must be a bug. Alright, look at his Grand Crusader Dathrohan, who, if you ever did Stratholme Live, you would know is actually the Dreadlord Balnazzar. Alright, he's zooming out of here in his orb form. Oh, what up, Balnazzar? He, boom, pops all of these dudes, and they're all dead now. Bye-bye. Killed the Scarlet Alchemist there, too, though. That one could have dropped a Greater Holy Protection Potion. That's like the only piece of potentially valuable loot on like these mobs. It is definitely not worth killing these just to get like a couple more Righteous Orbs. Saving the time way more good, I would say. Right, I was telling you I was gonna show you a Queen's Fall. Queen's Fall right here. Actually, do it Wowhead. I can show it to you in-game and it's better. This is a trick you can do on Wowhead. So if sometimes items don't register properly in Wowhead or they have extra text. This is like an unusual case of this item has a lot of special code attached to it. But anyways, you can go to the Wowhead page for the item. You can click links. You can click in-game link. Then you go back over here. Open your text box, press enter, paste, and it produces an item link, and then you can view it in-game. So this has different text on it depending on your class. It does one thing for rogues, one thing for warriors, one thing for hunters, and then if you're none of those three classes, it just says like, equip, you will never be worthy to benefit from this blade, which I think is really funny. Anyways, Queen's Fall forms a two-piece set with the old dagger from Naxxramas, King's Fall, which you can see is also part of the set. Is super, super good. 83 DPS, 19 agility, 1 crit, 1 hit. Backstab, Mutilate, and Saber/Critical Strikes set the duration of your Rupture on the target to 16 seconds and Crimson Tempest to 12 seconds. Super duper good. Could you solo the Alchemist? Maybe? I don't know. But that would be a good one if we could. I've not tried. It'd be very hard to be avoidance capped because you get minus 25% avoidance. So I'm leaning towards no on this not being possible. Right, anyways, we'll cut the YouTube video from here and we'll just jump to right where Balnazzar is. Next, circle back. Okay, here we go. It's Balnazzar time. We got everything juiced up, ready to go. It's time for some damage. Gonna wait for the first ad to come up. Then we can Blade Flurry. Gonna save... Yeah, save the activated of the Venomous Totem till the next phase. I think he's going to go air pretty quickly. Yeah. Alright. We can do our best to keep the poison effect on him, occult poison, via poison knife. But then the rest of our damage is going to be on Screeching Terrors for this phase. Oh, I was too slow with my kick there. Save the occult poison stack. Back on this guy. Oh my god, just barely saved it. That was not good. I should have been covering it better than that. This really helps the casters. Is 20% increased magical damage to keep that 5 stack on the boss, so very important. Oh, whoops. Okay, I just fucked it up because I accidentally poison knifed the terror. Okay, well, the boss is about to come down now anyways. Ab kick that. Refresh. Slice and dice. Big blade flurry, blood fury. Armor debuff fell off the boss. That's not good. But we're killing it anyways. There we go. Pretty good, I would say. I'm happy with that performance. What do we got? 617 against Balnazzar, 749 against Balnazzar. I mean, this guy's range DPS, so he got to DPS all of phase 2. We did a lot of Balnazzar damage. I'm happy with that. Alright, where's my lockpicking gloves? Uh-oh, did I not bring the... No, I did. Phew. Dark leather gloves. Alright, you need these, and you need maxed out lockpicking. Simon's freeing the gnome. I got my lockpicking stuff. Wait, was it failed attempt? Wait, try again. I'm free. So if you do this, you can then loot a treasure chest on one of the boats next to Mason the Echo. Oh, okay, the loot has popped up. Anyways, the chest on the boat next to Mason the Echo has the lucky doubloon trinket in it. And you only get that if you have a rogue who has their dark leather gloves ready to go. And maxed out lockpicking. Okay, so this was not supposed to be on group loot. Defense, caster dagger? That's crazy. Wing of Balnazzar is for the hunters. Okay. Alright. Now, what is the empowered bosses this week? Let's see. New week, new empowered bosses. Bowmaster is empowered, and Cannon Master Lind is empowered. Yeah, so I would kill Priest and Mage. Right, you don't want Cannon and Mage together, and Priest is just super annoying. We kill that one like all the time. So because Bowmaster is empowered, we can also go and kill like Bowmaster right after Priest instead of having to double back. Uh-oh. They're saying the soft reserves aren't locked. Hang on. Oh, they're saying he imported it already, so it doesn't matter if it's locked on the website. Yeah, we have to... We can get the Archer right now, but we have to avoid the Shield Warden Lind in the tower directly in front of us. Yep. Yeah, I mean, we could go Bowmaster and then hug the wall and go over to Mage. Pick that flash shield. Yeah, a lot of these mobs didn't despawn. We gotta clean them up. Holy shit, there's so many Praetorians. We've got like 8 Praetorians aggroed. How much of your streamer earnings has gone towards your hack collection? My streamer earnings mostly go towards my bank account to afford cost of living. I don't spend a lot of the money I make. Go. Oh, they've aggroed the mage boss already. Prioritize that, and it'll cause at least some of the trash we're fighting right now to despawn. Which DPS rogue build feels best to play? I mean, I don't know. I like them all. Saber Slash can be kind of annoying sometimes, and Backstab without the 2-piece tier bonus just kind of isn't as competitive as the other ones. Lind. Hang on, let me think about this. We killed, yeah, we can just kill everything else because Lind is empowered and Bowmaster's empowered. We killed Priest and we killed Mage, which were the 2 not empowered ones. So yeah, it's just wipe the rest out. It's very important you get this right because it's very obnoxious to reset it if you get it wrong. Cannon Master Lind is empowered this week, and Bowmaster Puck is empowered this week. And they all go away. So we killed Priest and Mage first. So we don't fight against those. Which means we'll fight against Bowmaster, Cannon Master, they're empowered. And then our choice ones that we will fight against are Infantry and Knights. Oh shit, that's a lot of whirlwinds. Oh my god. I don't want to die and lose my ground Scorpok assay. He's currently in one of the whirlwinds. Alright. Pick that. Good. Nope. Get out, get out, get out. I think this is the first time I've been using Ground Scorpok Assay with any expectation for it to exist for more than one boss attempt. For the previous runs, like, I brought the, like, one-time use things to the progression run, and, like, they were largely not impactful. I don't think I used a single one on an actual kill attempt. And then just, like, I just used them all on attempts where we wiped. Because, like, you never know which attempt is going to be the one where you kill it. But I feel like, you know, I'll be able to get multiple bosses out of this Strike the Scorpok, Ground Scorpok Assay. And so far, we killed Balnazzar without dying. We're well on our way to clearing the trash before Beatrix without dying. Means we might kill Beatrix without dying, and then we might have it for a third boss. I think I can benefit from Fire Protection Potion on Beatrix, so maybe there's like some fire damage that goes out. I think the arrows that Bowmaster shoots are fire, and the cannonballs that this person shoots are also fire, but you can also just dodge those. So like maybe they won't hit me anyways, but I think I can run a Fire Protection Potion to absorb something. Oh, shit. Got him. Okay. I was also pretty happy with my performance on Balnazzar. This raid's going well so far, I would say. How many bosses I killed yesterday? I didn't do any Scarlet Enclave yesterday, if that's what you mean. But I did kill Kagi Marla, Harbinger of Sin, Creeping Malazan, Spider Boss, and Dark Rider solo in Karazhan Crypts. I was happy. I was very happy with that. All those solo boss kills in Karazhan Crypts, pretty good. All right. How long did it take? That was about a 90-minute in and out of the dungeon. I hadn't done any of those bosses before.
Big pog damage.
So, like, if I went in and tried to go fast, I could definitely do that faster. It was, there was a lot of experimentation. Zadie, how's it going? Thank you very much for the tier 1. 44 months. Over 3 years. Thank you so much, Zadie, for supporting the Simon I Show. I'm happy that I've been able to provide content that you want to watch and support for so long. says, "Heya, everyone." Well, today's a good day. Today is our first day in the, like, post this round of nerfs version of Scarlet Enclave. This round of nerfs have been, I think, some of the most severe overall for the instance. So maybe it's no longer a, like, miserable level of difficulty anymore. Maybe. Oh, shit. Gotta go out of that. So we're saving Blood Fury, Slayer's Crest, and Vanish for when the boss comes up. And we're going to use those all to snapshot our Saber Slash on the boss. Hopefully I can have, like, a Grand Crusader active also. I'm going to try to keep hitting targets so I can have those buffs up. Yeah, boss is up. Where's my Grand Crusaders at? Nowhere. Infantry coming out. Doing the Crimson Tempest so I can keep doing good damage to the trash. Oh, armor debuff fell off. The shock break. Venomous Totem activated. I forgot about doing that earlier. Ooh, battle res into world buffs. I love seeing that. No, she ran away. Sprinting. No. There we go. Not perfect, but okay. Definitely could have got hit by fewer of those and had a little bit more uptime on the boss. There we go. Again, pretty happy with that performance. I think that was good. Boss damage, 674k. 404, 506. 674 for me. 602, 407, yeah. I mean, that's strong damage. Alright, what do we got? Rogue Priest Warlock Belt dropped. Infiltrator's Vest, I already have that on a different character. Scarlet Augur's Vestments, Enclave Protectors. Hang on, what else? Okay, I don't think I saw all of the loot here. Let's see. We didn't soft reserve the belt, so despite it being a good item for us, we don't get to roll on it. We got Girdle, Paladin, Shaman, Druid, Rogue Priest, Warlock Belt, Enclave Protector, Plate, Gloves, Cardinal's Chapeau, Cloth Helmet, and the Ruined Lightforged Blade that starts the Ashbringer quest line. We went, our soft reserves, what we ended up locking in was double boot and single roll on Queen's Fall, with the hope that we kill Council. The legendary part. So this Zadie begins the quest line for Ashbringer. It drops every time, so you can have a lot of people starting it. And no one's finished it yet, because that I'm aware of. Because the next stage of it requires you to get 12 Lightforged Irons, which drop sometimes off of some of the bosses. I'm not totally clear on that. I think some of them are guaranteed, other ones are chance. I haven't seen anyone that's completed it yet. I think with this being the 3rd week, like, maybe if you full cleared all 3 weeks, you might have enough Lightforged Iron now. Sorry, what? Yeah, I can tank spec and I can solo a boat. I brought purification potions for that. They're asking me to solo one of the boats again. I can do this. I know I can do it. I've been in enough Scarlet Enclave groups that fired the cannons slowly. I know I can fire them quickly, even though it means I don't get to pump damage on the boss, which is kind of lame. I'm gonna do it because it's gonna, it's gonna make the boss kill smoother. We're gonna progress, and we're gonna get, more time on council. Hopefully. Goal, get to council by any means necessary. Mike Lowry, the soft reserves are double boot token off of Beast Boss and Queen's Fall off of council. So let's make the talent swap. It's my tank build with a bunch of dodge, deflection. We're gonna have to go with tanking gear. Let's see, 6-piece tank. Is there anything else? If I have like there's some trinkets that are good for this. God, I could do twisting nether, actually. That would be good, I think. I have 3-piece of this. It's probably good to get a 4th piece of this, actually. Black belt. Oh, I was gonna put, not black belt, but phantom on the shoulder for 1 minute cooldown vanish. Yeah, let's do that. Come on. So that's gonna give us 1 minute cooldown vanish, so I can, like, pre-vanish when I'm running into the boat every single time. That'll be very good. I could go for extra stealth level. My character's going to be completely gimped anyways, so might as well. Extra stealth level will help me out quite a lot. And then Death Dealer's Visor, so I can have a Blood Shield active for significantly higher defense. I wonder, should I go Shadow Step? Should I change up anything else here? Flesh Wound is not where we want to be. I think I just... maybe it is, actually. I think it is, actually. This can be this. Jerkin Toss, Poison Knife. I don't know if any of those really matter. Let's go Shadow Step. Oh, you know what we should do? Neither of those. We should go back to the belt that has the attack, the move speed increase. There we go. Okay, now we've got a Giga setup for this. Burrow Shell activation. I'm gonna have Purification Potion on the action bar. In case I get the drowning debuff while I'm over on the boat. We're going to pre-vanish every time we go onto the boat and sit there right next to where the cannonballs spawn, hopefully with enough increased stealth that the mobs don't detect me. If I ever die, I can Twisting Nether. This is many layers of reliability, which is what you need, because I'm gonna be honest, I did this one time before, and I died with the cannonball, which caused the entire group to wipe on their best attempt, because I didn't get dispelled prior to launching onto the boat, and I was literally half a second away. Right, I was like half a second away from clicking the cannonball because I didn't realize I had the curse on me, and I was just tunnel visioning, get the cannonball, go to the cannon, launch the cannon, and it was awful. So It's like, man, if I'm gonna, like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right, with many layers of reliability. Boss aggroed. Alright, that was an unintentional pull. That's okay. You can use... I don't have it on this character, actually. You can use the Beacon of Hydraxis that turns you into a water elemental to get underwater breathing on this boss. You don't actually have to get it from a warlock. If you're exalted with Hydraxian water lords, you can get that trinket, and that's just like unlimited usage of underwater breathing. We're just gonna start going. Need to change my UI to show percentages here. Simon's on the boat. Pre-vanishing. There's the shield. So the cannonball spawns once the shield activates. Got the cannons. Cannonball. Right up here. Oh, next time I have to try... Supposedly, I've seen a video of it, that you can launch the cannon while you're underneath. If you, like, jump, you get close enough to it to be able to hit it. With the interact key, okay.
Fire at will.
Let's see if we can do that this time. We're saying 55. $53. There's the shield alert. Alright, stuff's respawned. There's the cannonball. I've got mobs on me. I'm not going to try to mess around. I took too many hits there. Alright, good. I do not want this mob to be on me, actually. What I want to do is build up my blood shield from the 4-piece death dealer, so I have a little bit of damage shield, hopefully going into the boat phase. Shit. We got... I'm just going. %, they said. Let's see if we can get it this time. Re-vanish. Going in. Oh, I got the cannonball over here. Are you serious? I think I fired it. Let's go upstairs and see if it's fired. Yeah, I must have. Yeah, I must have fired it there. Perfect. The other guy was a bit slower. How can you... How could you aim a cannon onto the second level inside of a ship? It's like the ship shot itself. Simon taunted, evasion up.
Fire!
Evasion's down, but I'm in tank gear. I might be able to hold it. We're basically only worthy as like a backup tank because we scuffed a lot of the gear to make the cannoning better, the boating better. It's on, Simon. Twisting. It's okay, we just twist. Twist right back up. Alright, what's the loot? Great Staff of Fealty. Huge. Ashwalkers, Consecrated Glove, Consecrated Gauntlet. Okay, yeah, 4 items. Alright, Simon's going back into DPS build. We did it. No damage. The gloves we elected to switch off of. What's the next target? Dragon or beast? I don't know if they're going dragon or beast yet. They're talking about the loot. They're excited about the loot. It's all caster stuff. So, you know. They're saying they're going dragon next. Smooth run. Oh, I lost. Oh my god. I didn't even think of it in the moment. I lost my ground Scorpok assay because I died there. What killed you? I mean, I was tanking the boss and it had a lot of stacks, so I assume I just died for, you know, it hit me. Nice. I like that. The raid leader just said, I'm gonna keep myself and Simon as the only rogues in raid, so there isn't much Queensfall competition. I was like, alright. I don't know how serious they were being, or if they were joking. But I was like, yep, sounds good to me. Let's go. Incoming. Hold even more. I'm gonna switch target because I was building too much threat on that target. Ashbringer quest requirements. Yeah. I don't play a paladin, hunter, or warrior, so I'm not concerned. Queen's Fall is my legendary, okay? You know what's crazy? I just thought about this. I compared it in my head. I was like, how good is this compared to other legendaries for rogues? And I remember, because I did this, like, very specifically, I did this in TBC. I was like, okay, how good is it to get glaives? How much better are the war glaives compared to the second best option? And the war glaives were like 8 or 10% above the second best against a non-demon target, and like 12% better against a demon target, because they got extra attack power against demons. Which means Queen's Fall is literally more impactful than Warglaives are. Because Queen's Fall is like 20% ahead of the next best setup for rogues in Season of Discovery. And it's like, it's not even close. It's way better. It's better by a lot. Alright, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. Not gonna need those anymore. Do need this. TBC was... It was fun, but in many ways it was awful. It's like, man, if you don't have a... Literally, here's another thing that was funny. Whether or not you have a shaman in your group providing you Wind Fury was a bigger change in your damage than whether or not you had Warglaives of Azeroth. It was literally, if you could only choose one or the other, and your main concern was just dealing as much damage as you could, you would choose Shaman giving you Wind Fury every single time. But, like, personally, I would choose Glaives just because they look way cooler. Let's see. We're not gonna Thistle Tea this fight. We're gonna Frozen Rune. And have it on the action bar, and food buff here. Hang on. If you are backstab, it's good to run Occult, Main Hand, Sebaceous, Offhand, plus Poisoned Knife. That's how I do it. Let me see. Is the other rogue backstab? Yeah, he's backstab. Let's see. The world buffs dropped, but I don't think a cauldron dropped, so firewater it is. Alright, Solistrasza. Feast overall better than flank? No. Your 25 agility Phileo flank is what you want to be using. The feast buff is worse. Alright, they're talking about what they're doing on the boss. I know what I'm doing. Killing the boss, that's what I'm doing. Also, killing the ads sometimes. What's my Roids cooldown? 20 minutes? Put it over there so I don't forget it. Put this over there too. There we go. Ooh, I got a pro tip here. They're saying the person that is closest to the boss is the one who gets the focus circle. That it's not random. Yeah, this is where we potentially use a frozen rune. Okay. Gotta get back on the boss quickly and save that Saber stack. There we go. Saved it. I don't know if that's true. I mean, a lot of things target like that. And I feel like melee gets it pretty often. So it seems plausible. But I gotta focus on, like, my own rotation and doing my shit right now. Here we go. We're ready with another potential, frozen rune usage. Air. Quickly re-saber. Got it. My health dips low. We hit the frozen rune. I don't think there's going to be any more phases, so I no longer need to save my cooldowns for a potential re-snapshot of Saber Slash. We can just send it. I was doing that in case we ever dropped and needed to re-snapshot. That's going to be a frozen rune usage there. Vanish for a little Master of Subtlety. Air phase. Not on me. Guy is moving. That's good. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. All right, what's the loot? Mature Dragon Sinew Dawnbringers, Remnants of the Red, double headpiece. Cloak is off spec. This is a tank cloak. 15. This is actually a perfectly fine cloak for rogues. It does have block value on it, but like there aren't a lot of better options for a rogue tank. Alright, we're going to Beastmaster next, where we have double reserve on the boot token. So we're really hoping to see a boot token drop here. If we get a boot token, that means we'll be able to activate 2-piece of tier. You know, after this raid, or during the raid if they give us a 5-minute break at any point. But they don't usually, in this group, they don't usually raid so long that they, like, have to do breaks. Hell yeah. Bro, I'm tanking in one of my other runs. So far, so good. Yeah, I mean, my problem was, I didn't taunt on pull on a lot of the bosses, and I should have been doing that. Should just lock it in for 5 seconds at the start. I had some trouble with, like, warriors charging at 0.4 seconds on the pull timer, you know? Yeah, I know that. The other rogue is experiencing the same problems with Zug damage dealers that I have experienced. Novalok, hello. What's up? Is there a sub-spec for rogue that gets backstab talents for Veil Suppression Room without needing to spec swap? Yes. You can drop the only... Okay, so if you're a sword build, you actually have 3, like, filler talents. I think you have 4, actually, filler points in the combat tree that, like, normally you're putting into, like, improved sprint or endurance for reduced sprint cooldown. You can just move those into improved backstab. And, like, even if you're... So here's the thing about Solistrasza in Classic Era. If you're a sword rogue, even if you don't have those talents, and even if all you have is a blue drop dungeon dagger, you're better off switching onto that dagger and backstabbing on Solistrasza. That's how much farther ahead backstab is than swords on Solistrasza. What you ideally want to do as a sword rogue is get those 3 points in improved backstab in combat, leave the rest of your build the same, equip a dagger, backstab on Solistrasza, and it'll be way better. Oh shit. Alright, first attempt on Alexei the Beast Lord. Not exactly the way we imagined it. Oh, bear is... Oh, I have 1 stack, so I need to go. Alright, I have 1 stack of this. We can chill here for a little bit without getting a 2nd stack. Then we can move out. Wait. There we go. Fire stack acquired. Failing. I don't know what the time interval is on those stacks. We're doing 1 stack per. Stunned. 16-second interval? Oh, shit. Okay, I can wait much longer then. Oh, shit. He's aperturing. Oh, don't give me a 2nd stack. Don't do it. Don't do it. You bitch. Okay. There we go. I'm trusting. I'm trusting you, Gargarok. Oh, shit. I just got raunched by that rending slash. Be like in the boss to be very sure that I get the stack. It's the closest people. Don't get immobilized though. Do not want to get immobilized. Alright, now we're going back to the bear. Damn, this is a fuck it, do it live, and we're actually not completely dying. I mean, I'm barely doing anything because I'm just sitting here absorbing mechanics. But we're making it happen. This is just like on Mason the Echo, you know? We didn't pump, but we did the mechanics as well as we could to help the group be successful. So I'm leaving it like 20 seconds on the debuff. That's what I've been doing. I think I maybe could push it a little farther, but this is working out. Run out. Don't trigger any of these. Carefully run through. All right. I was gonna put up a prediction for like, is the boot token gonna drop? But we kind of like unexpectedly pulled this guy. Waiting for the green debuff. Oh, aperture. Get the fuck out of that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Beast boss is easy now. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Sandals. We want to see sandals. Sandals is what we want to see. Weight of the world. Prisoner shackles. God damn it. No sandals dropped. This is going to be another week of not having two-piece. We have not got a single tier piece out of this goddamn raid. Alright, but anyways, it could still be a good day. We could kill Council, and I'm the only reserve on Queen's Fall. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. It can still be a good day. God damn it. 2x of the wrong boot. You know, I orchestrated the soft reserves. I like looked at what other people were reserving. I gave myself the highest odds to walk out of here with a tier piece. I wonder, actually, consecrated shoulder. Did anyone reserve those? Oh, wait. We could also win the roll on the shoulders. I didn't go for the shoulders because I wasn't sure if we would kill Council. But those are actually, no one went for those. The extra roll rarely wins. I mean, I was just looking at it by the numbers, like the number of people that reserved the other items. I just picked, you know, among the first 5 bosses, I picked the tier piece that had the fewest other reserves on it. Oh, we got to get out of that. That's gonna explode, right? What's going on? Okay, maybe it's doing nothing. I thought it was gonna explode and kill everyone. It's like, no, only one other person reserved a boot token. So I had 2 out of 3 total rolls on boot token. Archmage is in, mini boss. Alright. Curse killed a bunch of people. Mob's in. Sleep. Get out of the whirlwind. It's a little hectic. I don't like this space because the ceiling is so low. It's really hard to move your camera in a way where you can, like, see stuff. So I really don't like that about this section of the instance. And it's pretty much like this for the entire rest of the instance, that the ceiling is so low, it's hard to see stuff. Excuse me. Sorry, what's going on? Oh, I got you. I like when pugs bring the next mini boss into the narrow alley and try. Yeah, you have to. The next mini boss puts like a bunch of yellow circles on the ground that like spin around like this, and if they touch someone, they explode. You cannot pull him into a small, narrow hallway and be successful. Or I would say it's extremely unlikely that you would be successful if you pull it into a narrow hallway. I'm just gonna go over here. That's what I'm gonna do. What is this? I got a twill cover. Okay. It's okay. If we get Queen's Fall today, you know, we'll have a big power spike from that. The mini-boss in this room, we want to run into the room and use all the space, because there's a lot of ground mechanics we have to dodge that are really bad if we pull him back into here. They're talking about if they're gonna... They're saying they're going to possibly focus target Herod and just kill Herod early for Council, instead of burning them all down equally. But they're not sure. I haven't heard of any strategy like that, so that's news to me.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
All right, run into this room, into the middle. Alright, there's the yellow things that we have to dodge. Oh, shit. And they said this is the hardest boss in the raid so far. Alright. Boss is dead, but the yellow things on the ground are still there. Alright, you know, killed like a third of the raid, but that's okay. Our guild burns Doan down, then split Herod and Vishas. Okay. Yeah, when you kill Doan, Brutalite, it just fills the middle with lava, and that's it, right? That's all it does. Or does it do something else? I would like to know, because I think when I first saw this boss, I was like, that seems like a good strategy, but none of my groups ever tried it. Oh, they're pulling stuff out. What I like, which I haven't done in any of my groups, is killing Doan first. Just Zug Doan down. Because all he does when he dies is he fills the middle with lava, and no one stands in the middle anyways. So it seems like a pretty inconsequential one to kill first. So you'd have to, like, assign kickers to be on Vishas from the start, but then everyone else on Doan, and then after Doan dies, you split between Herod and Vishas. Uh-oh, are people gonna get stuck back there again? I remember getting stuck in this corner before. There's some, like, ground texture that clips through the building, and if you... It's like a one-way wall. If you go into that corner, you get stuck and have to get summoned back out. Firewalter cauldron placed on the ground. They said, there it is. Boom, run in, run in, run in. Alright! They're doing strategy stuff.
And they're close enough that the damage reduction buff that they get from standing in close proximity is not on, but you can hit them with AoE abilities like Shadow Bolt Volley, etc., because range can spread out across the room. The mage will move around the room, right? So range just sticks on the mage and just pounds the mage. You kill the mage first, kill down first. Then you kill Herod, then you kill Vicious. But because melee will be on Herod and Vicious throughout the fight, the idea is not to have one at 100% when one dies, right?
Okay.
Vicious is last,
Sure.
and you have to have assigned kickers on Vicious because of the shadow debuff thingy he applies. That if it goes off, you die. So your rogues, you want on it, and like a shaman tank really works really well with it.
Okay, so it
All
sounds
the
like
other mechanics of it, you can just send for the raid to experience.
Yeah.
But the
No one
positioning
really
is kind
tanks
of
Doan,
important.
right? Because she just teleports around.
Yeah,
the
it just teleports.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
So then
He'll
Doan
cast
fireballs.
teleports
Fireballs.
like on top of Herod or Vishas, you have to move Herod or Vishas away from Doan.
Post summon stuff, please.
Oh, my Arbor, we need stone.
Alright, so
Is
we'll have
that-
Swift on.
Is that true that you have to move him? Because I mean, he'll do the AoE knockback, but I don't think
Yes.
he gets a damage reduction buff by standing next to them.
I also thought it was just enough.
I
I think
thought
it
he
only applies
heals.
to the other two.
I thought if Doan is near them, he heals.
I mean, I play a fucking Shadow Priest in our main raid, so I just pew pew, don't reposition shit. So
We're about to find out.
Do you want to assign kickers to Vishas?
Yep, Varix and Simon.
Varix and
Yeah,
Simon.
you
Nice.
can-
Okay.
To everybody, don't let it go off. If you have a kick and you see it's about to go off, kick it.
Mages and shamans are backup.
I would
This
strongly
means
advise
I get a
using
super easy
Soulstone.
job, which means I just stay on Vishas the entire time, and I don't have to think about changing targets, and I don't have to pay attention to what the other bosses are doing. Alright, let's do stream prediction. Will they kill it this try. Alright, I'm closing the prediction when the pull timer goes out, okay? Predictions gets closed when the pull timer goes out. Alright. I think they're trying to summon someone in or something here. Yeah, Omniscience, we only have 2 rogues, so like we could split them for a cult poison application, but we're just leaving them on Vishas for the kicks. Alright,
The rooms
they're ready
were
checking.
spread out
Here's
and
the
there's sewers
comms.
covering all sides.
Easy. Yep, sweet.
Prediction is at 11% believers that we kill it, 89% doubters. Pulls
There
out,
is something with
locking the
spell
prediction,
on the
and
tanks.
locking in.
I believe there's a tank swap
It's an
mechanic.
attack slow.
Mobs in.
Very
I
cool.
don't think you can spell it.
A little early on the pull. Waiting to let the tank get threat. Now I'm opening. Oh! You serious?
Back can't kick.
Yeah, we just got knocked back instantly.
Then he immediately poured on top of the guy, and now we're kind of spread out from our.
Damn it,
Supposed-
that was the worst.
Is that good on
We
Haran?
need to, that's that shadow debuff
Yep.
that's gonna kill us. That we have to kick. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was awful
We got-
timing.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
knocked back instantly into the wall.
The Doan
Watch out.
teleport is an RNG fest.
It's outranged.
That you'll knock back and stuff.
He's filling the bottom floor.
We had one job,
Someone kick it. Whoa.
and we failed it.
My kick's down.
I know I got it barely. Let's see, he's back here again.
Simon's got next. Simon's got next.
I just put my rotation there.
So melee should be on Herod except for the assigned kickers when he's
Why
not
is it
spinning.
keep being a
Obviously
knockback?
don't stand in the spin.
Push down.
Sorry, Simon cannot get next.
Okay, I'm Rexing it next.
He didn't catch for a while.
Yeah, it's probably what?
Yep, just
Okay, just keep going,
seeing
yeah.
it.
Just keep going so we can see it.
I just bat fingered the kick. He didn't. I was getting nervous because he
We've
didn't
seen
do
every
it for
mechanic,
so
now we
long.
just have to clean it up.
Right. Varix kicks
I mean, I feel like we should. Does he port to the boss?
Vanish.
No,
No,
it's
it's
random.
random.
So it just doesn't.
Yeah, the
Grace
beginning.
Station.
It just
I was-
it just
yeah.
happened that fucking like right off the bat.
Upset
he
right from the
on
bat.
it.
We
Right-
should just
right
have
from the
mages
start.
fucking cover it, just to
We gotta watch that
establish.
pull as well.
Yeah.
It can't be pulling like 5 seconds
Yeah.
early. It's-
Yeah,
Oh.
He does get a damage reduction if he's near the other ones.
Yeah, I thought I called
damn
for
it.
range to move, but maybe I didn't say it clearly enough.
Didn't hear it.
Drag up as well. Don't
Yeah.
drag like to the middle down.
Yeah,
Yes,
maybe we
yeah,
run
just try
Shadow
that.
Step.
Fuck yeah, I
Will
do.
they kill it this try?
Tank
No.
eats Roland. Oh,
Prediction, star
yeah, I
prediction.
can do that, I guess.
Re-up the same prediction.
I can alt too.
So the
Second,
the only
Yeah,
thing
if
I
we can
would
onk,
change
let's just res
is
in the room.
just that
Yep, I'm resin.
melee
Res in the room
should
so we
be
don't
on
have to worry.
Herod as long as he's not
No more,
standing,
no more people use Onk.
so that
Change
Don't
hat
run in.
request from Cheeseburger
Doan
Kevin.
and Herod are the 2 lowest, right? Ideally, you want to be killing all 3 fairly regularly.
All right.
Obviously, that's difficult to achieve.
Is this just simply burn all 3 down, or they have to be killed within a certain time?
They do not have to be killed within the same time, but The
Fish
reason
ass
you want
last.
to be burning 3 of them at a fair.
How long have I been collecting hats for? I haven't really been a hat collector. It just kind of happened. I bought cool hats when I saw cool hats. But I never really thought of myself as a hat collector, and then all of a sudden, I had a lot of hats. Alright, let's get a little fire protection. It'll be definitely a lower DPS without Poison Knife, but, I mean, we wiped because of the stupid thing. So we need reliability on that. They're saying Vishaw's over here. Okay. Honey Badger. Giants. Fortitude. We'll use the last Greater Mark of the Dawn. We still have the Roids. I'm not going to commit that yet. I'm going to let them talk about it a little bit more, get it closer to actually pulling the boss before we eat the fillet. Yeah.
And stuff. Like he's
The thing
not-
is, he'll
he's
die
not that
first.
deadly.
Range is only attacking him, and then melee are swapping between Herod and Vicious. So Doan will die first. Just melee's not going to be chasing it around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the more uptime melee can have, we need that.
That's why melee will be on Herod when he's not spinning. When he spins, go
Fire
to
protection.
Vicious,
Got
and then
that.
go back to Herod.
Got
Because you
everything we
Yeah.
want.
really want to have them as close as possible without incurring the damage reduction, right?
Okay,
Well,
we'll just drag them, and then if someone notices it, just say something. I'm trying
there
to
was a
pay attention to
cauldron.
the kicks, so
Get a shield around them when they get it.
There.
It's like a mage
Camera
mana
angles
shield.
in this
Looks
room
like.
are so shit.
okay, perfect. I can notice that,
Okay.
maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use the bark skins from druids for the whirlwind to try to eat some of that damage.
Yep, just
I'll call it
I'll
out.
go first. Yeah, Sin, you'll be second. Zug, you'll be third.
Good vigor too.
Oh,
Yeah,
and Vigor.
Yeah,
If you're
just
playing
let me call it out. I'll call it from one of the druids.
We're down
Okay.
a little bit.
If you're playing a class and you can multi-dot, if you can Shadow Bolt volley, Starfall and cooldown, those kind of things will help keep their health relatively close, so we're not trying to kill one at the end with 100%, right?
Yep.
Benny and Thick. Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
If we get one to like 10%, we're just hard swapping off. We'll still have to keep kicks on Vishaz, so maybe we have like Simon or somebody stay on him. no matter what
Varix
the
and
whole
Simon
time.
are on him the whole time.
Yeah, perfect.
No
Full timer's
premature-
up.
no
Lock in the
premature-
We should have
prediction.
mage watch him at the open at least. Just to
FR
counter
totems
spell.
as well, shamans.
Enter stealth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Letting the tank grab it. Giving him some time. Then open.
This
do you
close
wanna
enough.
move this, guys?
A little
Closer.
further, tiny bit further to Herod.
Yes, no.
Yeah, right there, perfect. It's not cleavable for melee, it's more just volley. That's all you can really get out of it.
I got it.
Gonna move for fire. Synth, get vigor. Give
Nope.
me your
Cool
bark skin.
down.
Or you just
This is good. Keep cleaving here now, melee. It's perfect.
I don't care about the defense shield.
That's got off of.
We might need a rotation. I think
That's
too many
the yellow
people are
circles.
burning. Like I.
Yeah.
What's that?
the dog
Shadow
shows.
buff. Yeah.
The dog went out. Missed the kick. Keep going.
I can pull him back closer again if I want.
Any soulstone or res protection? I mean, we could probably just pipe it, to be honest.
Yeah, I just wipe it.
Yeah,
We've
the
seen all the
kick
mechanics, so
is
can't miss those
the
kicks.
most important part of this fight, because that It's just not
we can't
healable
heal
with all the other raid damage that's going out.
Can confirm
Up in the
that's
water.
unhealable. Legit,
Ye-
like in there, you have 2 AoE healers and 2 priests. That's just nearly impossible to keep everyone up.
Yes, we know. I don't know how it went up, but we were trying
Oh,
to.
I thought it said kicked, but
When
Hushok
it
has
went
a-
off, my kick was on cooldown. I think we have a lot of people
We set a
kicking, and we
rotation,
don't
maybe.
have a rotation set up. So,
Yeah, we
like
should-
everyone's burning their cooldown on one, and then no one's
You
got it for
can
the next
kick-
one.
You can
Correct.
kick
Break is
every
up.
single
What do you
cast of it with only 2 people. So if
Braves are not
rotation
half-loaded.
would be
That's
just
it.
gravy.
Alright, there's a lot of
It should be
substitution, so let's just chill out for a second.
Should
We'll
just be
have
Simon and
rogues-
Beatrix, yeah.
We'll have rogues kick first, then we'll have shamans kick. And we'll just keep bouncing back and forth like that.
okay,
So
perfect.
we can have a mage do it on the open if he does it, so you can counterspell the first one. Then we'll have rogues kick, then we'll have shamans kick, and then we'll have rogues kick, and just keep alternating back and forth.
But the problem is that the
By
shaman
shaman.
should be going to Herod to do damage, not staying on Vicious.
It's
They're
2 shaman
both
tanks.
tanks.
They're not.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I assume you don't mean Ellie, right?
Yes. Just
All right, my
the two
kick is
tanks
just gonna
and then
announce
rogues.
and say chat
Yeah.
when I press kick, and hopefully that'll help
Yeah.
other people coordinate.
Simon, you go first. I'll go second. I can see the cast bar get kicked by your name in my
Okay.
UI. So
Same here.
he doesn't need to call it out.
I think
Also
the idea
one thing-
is that Beatrix and Simon both try to kick at the same time, and then
Correct.
the shamans
Will
kick
they
at
kill
the
it
same
this
time.
Yes.
try?
And then all of a sudden we have 3
no,
kicks on cooldown, and then
we
stuff.
won't.
So
Also, no
just-
non-priest healers needed to spell because we
Alright, but
can't
what about
actually
this
dispel
try?
magic. Like Shamans and Druids, we had it and it was pretty much fucked to heal.
Okay,
it's just
alright, so-
as the tank of like Doom just hold yours, like I have to use my Irish chakra. I won't hold threat too. So that's the other thing. It's like off timed a little bit.
Yeah,
Once
yeah,
I
yeah.
establish,
Sure.
then I can hold it. But at the beginning, I'm gonna have
Giants.
to be using it, or else it's gonna be on
That
melee and they'll
cauldron's
get
still
deleted.
up? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cauldron.
I might have to be AFK this attempt just because I have someone to come looking at something at my house. So
I mean, we're making good progress on it, and we're only 1.5 hours into the raid. We normally raid, what, like 2.5 or 3 hours, I think? So we got at least an hour worth of attempts. I'm feeling good about it. Target Vishas. Alright. The first attempt was absolutely troll. Like, we pulled Vishas, he almost immediately started casting, and Doan teleported on top of Vishas and knocked everyone back away from Vishas. Like, instantly. The second attempt, we just failed because, like, everyone was burning their kick cooldown at once and then no one had it up for the second cast. So the second one wasn't unlucky, it was unskilled. First one was unlucky. Alright, they're discussing the strategy. I think they're waiting on someone who's AFK. I'm not totally sure. Predictions up for whether we get it on third try. Damn, this scene actually looks so cool. With the firewall and the people, like, posted up all around here. Boss is in. Despawned. That didn't count. That wasn't a try. I believe that was one of the people trying to inch around over here. And they got too close and pulled the boss. I actually don't know what's holding up the raid at this point. Why we're not sending another pull. Ready? I'm ready. I'm so ready. Let's pull the boss. Okay. Locking the prediction. There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Where are you going, Vishas? He's vanishing super early. What the hell? Fuck, I'm garroted. Simon got next. Yellow shit coming down. Simon got next. Simon next. Simon next. Simon. Got it. Simon can get next. Simon burned kick. Cast expose on this guy, probably. Arrow tit. Simon kicked. Simon did not kick there. I can get next. Beatrix and Simon kicked there. Simon and Beatrix kicked. I burned Varix. My Varix is on next. Okay. Where is he? This is an unimproved expose armor, but no other armor debuff was going up, so roger that. Common kick. Sorry, I burned. Diamond kick. Stalk. Fuck. What the fuck was that? He did it. He Yeah, he did vanish, and then like 2 seconds later he did the peeling secrets, which is strange. That might be the... Did they just enrage? Is it because they enraged? We did hit the enrage timer there. Alright. Are we getting rezzed or are we running back? Okay, onking and getting rezzed, not zoning in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if so. What was weird that we had the sequence down like pretty well. We were calming it. It was going well. But like he did vanish and then he cast stalk. I don't think I've ever seen him cast stalk before. And then right after he cast stalk, he did peeling secrets. So it was like vanish, which means I'm not expecting to have to kick anything for like 15 seconds. Then a spell I've never seen before, and then he cast peeling secrets. I was like not expecting to have to kick anything. So I was like confused. Beatrix, did your sebaceous poison fall off or something? Because I wasn't seeing, okay. Yeah, I started doing expose because there was just no debuff up. But my expose isn't improved. Right on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Flask of the Old Gods. Elemental Sharpening Stone over here. Vallejo Flank. Good Vibe Generator deployed. Okay, we gotta go repair there. Prediction is up for, what is this, 4th try? 4th try, Council? We are the only reserve on Queen's Fall here, so, I mean, I'm very excited to kill this boss. Because if a Queen's Fall drops, it's ours. What attempt number? This is going to be attempt number 4. The first 2 were kind of scuffed due to failed kicks, which is at least partially my fault. I'm gonna send the roids on this one. I'm believing. We did so good on the previous one. We just have to get just a couple more people have to live. I don't know. I've never seen him try to cast Peeling Secrets during his vanish. And that's what happened there.
Yeah, honestly, if you...
Alright.
Maybe they can just stay on Vicious, honestly.
That was all
go
the
back and forth if
early
you're going to die
deaths,
to
I
Whirlwind.
think, was
It's
just
better to stay alive.
Quick question. So you're saying this lip here, you won't get hit by a tornado?
The middle
Yeah.
one?
You-
Or the,
if
is
you're
that one
getting
all
hit
out?
with it,
You
I got
take like
flown
one.
for lava.
You get one quick stack of the tornado. It's like it hits for like 1,000 or like 1,100.
The knockback is from being too close to the cast.
Big spooky and inside.
Yes,
Oh,
if you're on top of Doan, he blast waves and knocks you away.
Maybe I should have brought
So if
Mind
Doan
Numbing
teleports on you,
Poison
just take
to
a
help
couple
with
steps away
Vicious.
from him.
Big spooky, let me know when you're ready.
You can mind numbing poison
Yeah, melee
Vicious,
still go
right?
back and forth, but
Or
if you
or
are
Curse
dying
of
to Whirlwind,
Tongues him,
then
right?
just sit on Vicious.
Yeah,
And
but all
you
your
can stay
buffs and
alive
everything.
more than we need the DPS on both. Range was cranking Herod too, so.
Yeah, the worst is when you get pushed back.
Check your flasks.
In a fucking whirlwind.
I'm just gonna pop
Hey,
another one.
May, don't worry about that. I'll keep it up for us.
And here we go. Here's a pull timer. Focused up.
First works. Okay. If they don't get it
Comms
this try, I'll
clear
propose
so
it
that
for
we
next
can
try
get
just to
off
make the
our
kicks easier.
skins and all that jazz.
Alright, locking
Plenty of
prediction.
Aura packs that are available if you're having difficulty
5,
seeing when he's going to
4,
cast Whirlwind and shit.
3, 2,
If you need an innervate
1.
too, just call for it.
Waiting, letting the tank do some
Simon, you
stuff.
start with your kick.
It's weird positioning here. Okay, I'm leaving it here.
Beatrix is this one. Oh, me? Okay, I'm...
It's just on my rotation.
I'm in your next. Okay, yeah,
Melee.
that's fine.
He's gonna spin soon, melee care.
I should really get next. Beatrix. Okay, that's alright. Simon, you're next.
Roger that.
Bigger
I
now,
burned my
bigger
kick
now.
when he had a cast
Yep.
bar.
It's okay. He's vanishing, no problem.
Okay, Zug, you're next when I call for it, okay?
I can get the next one out of Vanish.
Okay. Get that one again.
Vigor now. I'm sorry, Zug now.
Beatrix is this one.
Okay, Sintetsu, you're next. I'll call for it.
Simon, you're next. Unless May kicks
Just
it.
got
Alright,
it.
Watch your gate.
Simon, you can still be next.
Got it.
Beatrix will be next.
Okay, Thick, you're next when I call for it.
Yep.
Now, Thick now.
What's up?
Dispel May if you can.
See if you
Hey, they just loaded.
Beatrix,
Motherfucker.
you're
Be
next.
resin, be resin.
Tank death.
I can reincarnate.
Yeah, do it. Go.
Coming up.
You get Simon up.
Too.
Benny Jerd has a res. Get Simon up.
2 minutes down.
Middle filling.
Last
But you can
standing
still
for this
fuck
one.
Beatrix has that one.
I got
Simon,
May.
do we next?
Res
Yeah,
versus
but
Simon.
damage.
Or
Debuff.
May.
Oh, Simon's dead. We're gonna need another kicker. Thank you.
I got it.
Alright, Doom, I'm gonna call for me and you.
Gosh.
I'm
Damage
next.
reduction.
Doom,
There's
you'll be next.
fire
Your-
damage
They're
right
talking
here.
about
Dark skin is
resing me, but I
next.
don't think they have any reses
Go for it.
available.
May, will
May
you
got
send
it.
your rack
Doom,
of
you'll
buffs
be
to
next.
yourself?
Go.
Vanishing.
Now Vigor, now Vigor.
It's that dispel. Got it.
Yeah,
I'm standing close
the
to May.
tank death
reach
into
you, so-
boss kills me. I mean,
Gotcha.
there's not too much for me to do about that. That's just how it goes. If tank dies,
Zug, you're
second on
next.
DPS,
Zug, you're
probably,
next.
or second on threat, it's probably gonna die. Too.
I'll get the first kick, unless May, you're building threat.
Fine. We're good now.
10 seconds left in my cooldown.
Okay.
Who's that?
I
Sorry.
got a lot of
That's
May or
insights,
Doom, you'll
though.
be
You may
next.
get the next one.
Thank you. I'm just gonna wall through this one. Hold it.
Let's try to like look at the fight and see what's
Doom,
happening.
Yep, thank you. There's someone.
20 seconds on D-Res.
Beatrix, look at the next one.
Okay,
When your beard is
Zug, you'll
up,
be
get Simon,
next,
please.
okay?
When the B-res is up, get Simon, they said.
May line of sight wherever you're at.
Better.
Yeah, I moved to though.
Now Zug. Now Zug. Now.
Okay, we'll need a Shaman kick next.
Sintetsu, you're next.
Shaman kick.
Wow, barely.
Now again.
Right into the fucking...
Yeah, I
Oh,
res
do it now.
and I
Sintetsu.
landed in the thing. I'm dead again.
It's okay.
It's alright.
my
Here
God.
it comes.
It's bad luck.
Oh,
I just got
Slowly
deleted.
killing people.
Alright,
I
just
mean,
wipe it.
I can't. Yeah. Okay.
Just wipe it. Just wipe it. Nice down.
Wrist.
Wrist,
just
you're
wipe it.
next.
Yep.
Wrist, I want you paint.
That was unlucky,
Just wipe
man.
it. Just wipe it.
My boots. Send it now.
Stand over one.
Can
stand
we
over one.
reset it by running them out?
I don't know.
No, I don't
maybe.
think
Jump
you
on
can
the
reset it.
handle,
The-
you can-
They're one-way
you can
doors. You're
evade
locked
them.
in.
Yeah, you can jump on the
Ooh.
candles, but
Everyone just try and
Damn
jump
it.
up and move.
I mean, you know, it's like, what can we do? It was a tank death. I don't think that's really
I was
on
taking
us.
a lot of imbued assault.
Clear. Interrupt.
My onk is up.
Is imbued assault a taunt swap?
No, it's the stacking debuff. It's a magic debuff. But I was taking.
Oh.
We got reses
I'm at soul
in
stand,
the
so-
room, so hang tight. Don't run back.
So
River, I'm gonna
more
have
dispelled.
you. River, I'm gonna have you.
Dang.
Prior dispelling May.
Okay.
I think we're fine on heals. We just need someone to prior dispel May. I think that's the biggest issue right now. Other than that, I think heals feel great.
Yeah.
They're not healing, but it seems like heals are doing great.
As long as
So if we
we're
just have a prior
rolling.
dispel May, we're fine.
Prediction, choose outcome. Will they kill this try? Answer is no. Fifth try. Prediction is up. Prediction is up for fifth try.
So May, just call out as soon as you get a debuff, and then River dispel him, if you can.
Yeah, no, I got him.
Hope your 3 S priests are helping the healer priest dispel. Let's see. Priest mode, Snick, Fritz, and Bryce, 30, 17, 7, 6 on that
Repair
previous
again
attempt.
when you get up.
Alright, re-repair, fire protection,
Cauldron's still up. Is the food buff still
Cauldron.
up? Too? Everybody does that.
Repair
go
what's still
over
up?
here.
Repair.
The food's gone.
Food is gone.
Honey Badger,
Once everyone's
Giants.
up, I'll drop it. I'll drop another.
Of course. Thank you.
Fortitude.
That was booze.
Wait a little bit longer than we
Just
can
at the
do the
top.
food buff. 21
Oh,
minutes
okay.
on the
Got
sharp
it.
stone
Thanks.
is sufficient.
Do we know if Clapper's coming back?
He's been DCing a lot.
Priest is up.
He didn't say shit, so no idea. Thank you for feast, bro. Fucking see it.
Looks great.
You big fat horn
We
sitting
should
on
all be tipping him a little bit for all these feasts too.
I'll give him a tip.
Here's the tip. Don't drop it
11
in the
minutes
raid.
left on Flask of the Old Gods.
Holy
fat,
shit.
Too many fat horns is fucking sitting on it. Can't see shit.
I can't click on this thing. Yo, after you get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't fucking even target it.
No, so yeah, so that's what I'm doing is I'm trying to drop it against the wall just so that
God damn.
Still can't
This sucks ass, dude. I hate this room.
Feeling better about the positioning at least, where I against the
Ooh,
wall
I'm
there.
Rumsey Rum.
I'm trying
yeah.
So you're not
I'll
sitting in
do
the
it.
fire,
That-
but
these are
I don't
really
know.
Yeah, at one
expensive
point we had
these
all
days.
3 bosses like in range of
Yeah,
chain lightning.
refresh
it's
the
good.
Flask
It's
also.
good.
Alright, I don't want to wait for Clapper. I want to keep getting pulls on this. So let's get ready and get position.
Alright.
We should probably get someone in our group that's online for totems.
Yeah. But Plum, where are you standing?
I'm like south side for the most part.
Okay.
I'm pinging where I'm at.
That guy's
You in the
really
melee
top
group
of
then?
me.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
If you'll drop strength of
You drop strength of earth
and
and-
add you to him.
Yes.
I'll have all.
Check your flasks. Check your flasks. Priest mode. I'm gonna send the timer when you have mana.
River, just make sure you're close enough to May to dispel him. And other than that, just do the same thing. That was going well as well.
Okay.
So just gotta keep the tanks alive. If you need nervate, call for it.
Hold timer's out. Locking the prediction. We're 50-50 on the points for this one.
5,
Here we
4,
go.
3,
Mark him up, please.
2, 1.
Simon or May, you grab first kick depending on.
I'm just using it. I'm just spinning it.
Yep.
Doan's right on top of Hera. Be careful.
Simon kicked.
Okay, Beatrix can get next. Oh, I got.
The damage reduction buff.
Okay.
I kicked that one.
They're way too
So
close.
Yeah,
just
it's
run it
good.
Okay,
No.
Simon, you're next. Or yep.
Okay, Vigor, you're gonna be the first. Do it now.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Zug, you're next. Okay.
Beatrix will get next. Simon, let me next.
Roger.
Fuck did Doan jump to?
Watch your feet.
Are they too
He's
close together?
Duma, not.
They might
I
be.
can't see.
I'm doing little damage.
They do not have the
Who's
shield
who's
on
on
right now.
top?
Doan's great on top.
Simon, you'll be next.
Might
I'm
need to
moving it.
drag Vicious a
Now
little.
Zug. Now Zug. Okay, Syntetsu, you're next.
Vanishing, I moved it. Doan is right here, super obnoxious.
Herod both have damage reduction.
Yes, because Doan is right there.
Yeah, drag her out a little bit away from Doan.
Simon's got it
Okay.
next.
Tiny bit.
You're good, you're
Okay.
good. You're good, you're good, you're good.
Beatrix will be next.
Okay, I'm on the back in the corner.
Yes.
I'm just well. I don't have wall for this last
Out of the
stand
fire.
here.
Are those deaths to whirlwind?
I did not. I can be next, Beatrix. Why am I not? It
He's
says I
in a
can't.
bad
He's line of
LOS
sight.
spot.
He's line of sight.
Yes.
I'm moving.
Thank you.
Simon kick on
Beatrix will be next.
cooldown.
Yep, I'll use mine.
Thick, you're next on the
Heard.
skin.
Simon got next.
Now.
Up.
My bad.
You're good. We'll just keep kicking it.
Brist, you're next on the pain sip. I'll
Beatrix,
call
that
for
one.
it.
Simon, you're next.
Simon
I got
used
that
to
one.
kick.
Okay. Beatrix is.
Now, Brist, now. On Swift.
Duma, I think we'll need your kick potentially. That's quick.
Simon's up. Simon's up.
Okay.
Oh,
What's
someone
down?
just exploded over there. It looked like.
Snickle Fritz.
Shaman, pick that up. Shaman, get that out of the group.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Herod, Herod.
He's run so far away. Can you move it up?
Interrupt.
Beatrix can get next kick.
It might help if we assign healing targets. Have two people just focus the tank.
Okay, we can. It's fine.
I think Harad was empowered there, and he just blade stormed on me.
Beatrix kicked. We'll need.
Alright, just wipe
I
it.
mean, it's
Wipe
just
it.
jump in the fire. Stand in the fire right here.
Interrupt.
Standing in fire. The fire went away!
Yeah, so Snickle Fritz, I don't know if you're healing or DPS, but I don't think that's where you're supposed to be
Okay.
standing where you died.
He got blast away.
I got Doan
Last wipe.
right
Okay.
into it as he started it. With a great.
Makes more sense.
If any of the range can call if the
It
bosses
seems like
are too close to each
I
other.
don't know what people are dying to. Whirlwind, Whirlwind, Divine Strike, Herod. Whirlwind, Radiant Divide, Melee Herod, Whirlwind. Looks like mostly Whirlwinds. Just can't be dying to Whirlwind. I don't know, man. I don't know. Still dying to Whirlwind. Does the flame whirl that comes by do much damage? Not much, no. Evaner, hello, says what's up, Uncle Simon. Angman says, is someone tanking Doan? I don't think so. They're talking about strategy stuff right now. One-shot any bosses today? Asked Typer Ibum. And yeah, actually most of the bosses. We one-shot Balnazzar. We one-shot Beatrix. We one-shot Mason the Echo. We one-shot Solistrasza. We one-shot... Actually, this is the only boss we've wiped on today. Council is the only boss we've sent any wipes on. Alright, putting a new prediction up for the 6th attempt. Fire protection, Phileo flank. I got told to hide the helm because it's so hideous, and we would only kill the boss if I hid my helm. I mean... Helm's kind of cool if you ask me. They're saying some people are using DPS flasks. Man, I don't know how many times I can... I gave up on that. I tried one time to give away health flasks in another raid, and like one person took me up on it, and there were still like 9 people with DPS flasks, and we just kept wiping to Solistrasza, and they just refused to drink a health flask. And at that point, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna even try to give people health flasks anymore. It's over. Okay, I think they're getting ready for a pull. This guy's just offline. He's just donezo, I believe. Alright, here's the comms for the fight.
Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm ready.
This is ready. I have to repop the flask here.
Gonna try to mix up the gear a little, see if I can't take less damage.
What are your thoughts on the ignite damage of Voss? Is it too extreme? It's too extreme if you have brain damaged melee in your raid. Probably you could have brain damaged range players. If you spread out, it's totally fine. But every single raid I've been in has brain damaged dent players who can't figure out how to spread out from everyone else. Mostly it happens with the melees, in my experience, because they can't figure out that being out of melee range is actually a benefit to the raid. Rather, they just stack on the tank, which is me, and they kill me every time.
I want to keep getting looks in on this, so.
They piss me off so much.
I think we're getting close.
Especially when it's a warrior who's not even in the top 15 on the damage meter, killing the tank because they refuse to run out of melee range.
3, 2, 1.
Simon, you start.
Sure.
Okay, Bigger, you'll go first, as always.
He says you're next, Simon.
I'm next.
Yep. Okay, Beatrix will be next.
Go now, Bigger. Go now, Bigger.
All right, this is what we have to focus on.
Still in the remote. Careful.
Okay, Zug, you're next. I'll call
Simon
Varric's
for
gonna be
it.
next. Varric's gonna be next.
Okay, not doing it.
Yep. Okay, Simon can be next.
Roger that.
Step away from Doan.
Watch out so you don't get pushed into the lava. Flum.
Okay.
Flum.
New fire
I moved. Yeah,
protection.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Varric's use his.
Zug now. Zug now.
He's teleporting.
He's vanishing. Save that Saber stack. No, what
Okay,
the hell? I
Syntetsu,
got stuck.
you're next.
Who's next?
Swift needs it as well.
Varric's gonna be next.
Okay.
Interrupt.
Okay. Simon will be next.
Yep.
Interrupt.
Varric's will be next.
Brist, Pain Sep, Swift now.
Watch your
Pain
feet.
Sep.
Hammers.
Okay, Varric's will be next.
Interrupt.
Syntetsu, do you
Kick,
still
kick,
have
kick,
yours?
kick, kick.
Yep. We need a
have a-
shaman tank.
If we have a battle res, get Benny up.
Sometimes we're in the middle of a GCD.
Yep, yep.
Okay, it was a
Alright,
little too
Varric's
early.
kick.
That's okay.
Nice
Simon
center
can
rack
get
again.
next.
Great, thank you.
Raxinig.
Clear.
Thick, send yours.
Then.
Vigor is yours up.
Yeah, I already got it on you.
Okay. You said you used it?
Yeah, I thought you said call for it, sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
Varric's use his.
Zug has
We'll need a shaman
fine.
kick.
Priest mode, do you have Pain Sep? If you do, I'll tell you when to use it.
Actually, Varric's will be
Zug
up.
is up as well.
Okay.
Varric's, you got armor
Now,
debuff?
priest mode now,
There it is.
priest mode
I
now,
do.
please.
Interrupt.
Watch your feet. Hammers coming.
Simon's next.
Simon will be next. Yep.
Okay, Zug, you'll go next when I call for it.
Interrupt.
Okay, Varric's will be next.
They have the
Healing.
west.
May, you're out of sight. May, you're out of sight.
Oh, you're gonna say.
That
Simon will be
stupid
next.
candle thing.
Now, Zug, Zug,
Oh,
now.
count off me whenever.
Yeah, you're good.
Varric's will be next.
Oh my.
Syntetsu, you'll be next.
Varric's will still get
Hello.
next.
Interrupt.
We got Doan knocked into fucking whirlwind.
Varric's, you good or need
Simon.
me?
You next.
Okay.
He's fine.
We have battle reses. Get me and Snicker up if we have them.
Paul, when you're gonna take it, so healers can heal you.
Simon did not use.
May, you're out
still
of sight.
getting
May, you're out
next.
of sight.
Okay. Great.
Right.
Syntetsu
Yep,
now.
okay.
Syntetsu now on Swift.
Simon kicked.
Magic
Okay,
spell
Varric's will get
control,
next.
please. Thank you.
Watch your
Bump
feet.
stand if you can.
I'm
Bump
hitting,
stand
I'm
if you can.
hitting
Yeah.
wall. I'm hitting
Alunk.
Brist, what's the timer on your Pain Sep?
Simon can get next.
Watch
Yes.
your feet.
Interrupt.
Simon kicked.
Beatrix can get me up.
Oh, I get next. Might need a shaman
Kick.
kick for a fast one here.
I'm holding it.
Clear.
30 seconds, okay.
My bad.
Interrupt.
Hey, magic
Thick, you'll be the
spell.
next
Thank you,
one,
River.
okay?
Simon can go.
Yeah, I got you.
Range swap over to Herod. Just dot up.
We got
Doan,
a
swap
minute.
Over.
For 13.
Can we just kill Doan for science to see what happens?
30 seconds berserk.
Interrupt.
Oh, Varric's use his. We need a shaman kick.
Range kill Doan. Range just kill Doan.
Now, Thick.
I'm dead.
Oh, JK. I popped a cooldown.
Got that one.
Simon next.
Roger that.
I think it's too strong.
Brist, do you still have it up?
Dick is taking res. Heal me.
Simon
Nice,
kicked.
River.
Those far.
Okay, Varric's gonna get next.
Swift, I'm up. Just call for it.
How close are the other bosses
You'll
to
go
being
next.
dead?
May
Oh,
kicked.
Varric's use his.
Simon can go.
Alright, we're killing Doan. We're gonna see what happens.
Now, Thick.
Go for the room or what?
So get out of the middle. It's gonna
Okay,
fill
Doan
up.
is down.
Vigor, you'll
Focus
be
Herod.
next.
I used mine again. Simon, you're next.
Yeah,
Simon.
he's
Yep, thank you. I should
Holding
watch
an
it.
eight.
scar on me.
I'm gonna take. I got them both. Popping defensive.
Interrupt.
Erickson kick. Someone else needs to be next.
Simon burned.
Okay. We need a shaman kick on the next one. Probably.
We got it. Okay, Zug, do you have your bark skin?
They're enraged
Bun,
and they
scoot
haven't
all the way
killed
to the
us.
wall. Yep, right there's great. Yep, don't move anymore. That's great.
Oh, I'm dead. Simon's down.
Yeah, we
Keep
lost
going.
too many healers.
Keep going, keep going.
Interrupt.
What is Vicious
Whoa,
at? That was.
Varix is gonna need a shaman
25.
kick.
3 million.
Zug, you're gonna bark skin Bun Bozy on the next. Now, do it now. Do it now.
I
Oh
kicked.
shit. Okay, I should have used mine. We're gonna need someone else to kick most likely.
River's got it.
Innervate breast.
Okay.
Tetsu, innervate breast.
How are we
River,
not
you
dead?
kick.
They're in.
I got it.
I'll have mine back up.
Are they? Oh, my enrage timer
Making
is
it next.
not correct.
I'm
'cause
holding
I
mine
didn't
now.
update the add-on.
Thick, you're next on bark skin if you have it.
Yep, on
What
bun.
which has that right now?
On bun. I'll tell you
Is
what.
that 20%?
Now thick.
What's up?
Yeah, my
And then
add-on isn't
Bun Bozy,
updated.
do you have Sham Rage?
So my enrage
Yeah, I
timer's
just used
off.
it.
Okay.
There's the berserker
Sync
rage.
enrage.
dead.
He's down.
Oh,
Varix kick.
Take down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Was that enraged?
Right.
That was good. We were
Yeah.
very close. Vishos at 12
very
and
good.
Herod at 5 when they enraged.
We're just gonna kill Doan, I think.
Yeah, I think
I
killing
think
Doan right
that's
off
the
the
right
bat
way.
is a really good idea.
Yeah, we're just gonna burn down.
I think we
got
have that.
someone
Would you
that's
like
tanking
one of the
Doan
rogues to go on Doan
because
for the occult poison?
I mean,
We probably should.
I
I
took
think he's just gonna
3
blast.
fireballs and
I
then
think he's just gonna blast
holster.
you away.
I was gonna say, doesn't he push us away if we're on
Yeah.
the range one?
It's
I mean, his ability still has a cooldown, so you can still have poison.
I mean, I can definitely keep poison on Doan if you put me on him.
Okay, we'll have Simon do it then. Varix will be on
Alright.
kick.
But that means I'm not kicking Vishos.
Yep, that's fine. We
It's
can do it
funny
with
it's
Mime
not
and
because,
Guma.
Okay, listen, we'll leave Insane. Stay on Vicious as well. You can pummel him, right?
You asked me?
And submission.
You
Oh,
can
I
pummel.
didn't.
The interrupt,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I killed this try. No.
Okay, so we'll just keep you
I'm
on
just
Vicious at all
going-
times too,
Okay.
since we're taking Simon off.
I feel like I don't really see much people doing damage on Herod.
Well, we also not everyone is fucking on Donut either. Like
Feels like
So-
you have
I'm
a
looking
lot
at
of
a lot of the range logs and they're just multi-dotting fucking Vision Herod.
Yeah, we're just gonna burn down.
So,
we want that though, right? Aren't we
well,
asking them to do
I
that?
thought the plan was all the range kill the caster, right? And then
Yeah,
we
but you're-
switch.
But you're multi-dotting still during that, right?
Multi-dot, you should be. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the damage and there's like 0 damage, right? So it's like
I thought
They're not
I thought
even
melee was
helping.
supposed to be on Herod, and when
not
you
melee. I'm
Whirlwinds
not
you
looking
get
at
out.
melee damage.
I mean, I did 800k to Doan and almost 500 to Herod and 250 to Vicious. So
Yeah, I'm very in favor of the kill Doan first strategy.
yeah, we're gonna do that. I think it just fills the room and the thing still goes around, but the fireballs and tornadoes anymore, which are picking people off. I think.
Yep. It's just more AoE heals, which is fine.
It's just people care about logs more than fucking helping. It's annoying.
We're fine. That was almost a kill, so we got this. Feast is down the left.
What the hell is this?
I'm not on it, dude. I'm to
The
the
wrong
right.
ring. I think it was the wrong ring ever since Mason the Echo. Yeah, probably ever since Mason the Echo when I swapped my gear around. That's probably when it was wrong and I never realized it. The item rack add-on that I use to swap gear has trouble swapping the different bone scythe rings on because they're unique equipped. It only lets you have one at once, so it kind of screws up whenever you try to have that happen. Can you just kill the boss, please? I wish, Novalock. Alright, so we have a strategic change. Ooh, I need to redo Sharpstone. Food buff, Sharpstone, fire protection.
Potent, so they
Alright.
get the crit buff and totems potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll put booze.
Whoever's doing more out of tins and booze.
Yeah, booze is in there. All right.
Alright,
Waiting on Brist,
just
get mana.
Brist. Yep, he's just getting mana.
All range on Doan.
Ooh,
Well,
we lost many a wows.
Whole range and Simon. Still multi-dot, because the damage obviously helps, but probably all the damage to them.
Brist
when
is
pull timer
buffing,
goes
so I'm
out,
just
we
gonna
close
give
the
him an extra
prediction.
second.
The only thing killing Doan does is it
How
fills
much
the middle
fire
with
damage
lava.
am I taking from
That's
this
it.
thing on the ground?
No one goes in the middle
Okay.
anyways.
It is what puts the dot on you.
Okay.
So if you can move, move.
That guy down a little
Yeah, I
bit.
don't want to. It's really easy. But I will try.
Full timer's out. Closing the prediction. Locking in. This is it. This is our queen's fall.
Oh no, I'm out of Greater Stone Shields.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Back to the sport,
1.
maybe.
Move away from Doan.
Simon, you start. Or no,
No,
you're up.
I'm
you're
not
off.
on him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, don't worry. Don't worry. Varric's looking first.
My job is really just the occult poison.
first
Kick, Duma, we're gonna need a kick
Big.
from you most likely.
Bigger,
Yep.
you'll be the first one as always.
Doan's up top, careful.
Now bigger.
Middle's filling. Benny,
Duma,
get out.
Can you kick next if it's soon? Need a kick. Need a
Fast.
kick. Thank you, Insane.
All right,
Varric's
Zug,
get
you're
next.
next. Zug, you're next. I'll call for you.
Just had a kick before.
Yep, it's okay. Mayor,
Doan's Harad. I gotta
Shaman.
move Harad. I gotta move Harad. Doan's too close. Moving him up the ramp a little bit.
The damage reduction
You
doesn't
kick,
really
come
matter. Nobody's
I got
Zug
it.
now. Zug now. Zug
You
now.
need someone else? A next kick? Alright,
It's
he's
okay.
vanishing.
We're clearing.
My kick's down. I try to kick when you guys do.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm
who
trying to
you're
keep up with
next.
you in threat too.
Sintetsu, you're next.
Yeah, that's
I'll tell
another
you
problem.
when. I'll tell you when.
You're sending it. I love it.
This is dangerous. I'm next to Herod here.
God, dude, Doan is so fucking annoying. Well, it's more annoying that my mind plays a dog shit
Oh,
range.
Varric's kicked. We're gonna need a shaman kick.
I got next
Now
one.
Sintetsu.
Okay.
Now on
Alright.
Swift. On Swift. On Swift.
Varric's will get next.
Pain set Brist. Pain set Brist
Watch
on
your feet.
Swift. Now. Pain set Brist.
Watch out for those things. I got this one.
Varric's kicked. We're gonna need another one.
These hammers are just.
Vigor, you're not in tree form.
Thick, you're next.
Oh, you're right. I'm
Thick
so
now,
zoned
thick
out
now,
here.
thick now, please, please,
Got
please.
it. Got it.
Thank you. Bigger, are you back?
Yeah.
Duma next.
Duma or somebody.
I'm sorry.
he's vanishing.
Is your thing up?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll be next.
Boy, did that in the middle. That came out quick.
Wow,
That's
he did. Yep.
Insane.
Very good kick.
My bad.
It's okay. Varric's will get next.
Now, bigger.
Doan at 20%.
Yep.
Zug, you're up next. Okay.
I can't
I'll
get
tell you
this,
when.
whatever raid.
Priest mode. You'll be the pain suppression when he
Full
goes Avatar.
uptime on
I'll
occult
tell you
poison.
when.
Varric's kicked. We need a shaman kick next.
Now, priest mode. Now.
Watch your feet. Hammer's
Need
coming.
a kick. Need a kick.
Got the kick.
Varric's gonna
One
get
more
next.
kick.
Yep.
Alright, range, we're gonna go to Herod once Doan dies. Doan is dying, get out of the middle.
Doan
Now,
1%.
Zug. Now, Zug.
Hey, get out of the middle. Range, go to
Oh.
Herod. Melee, stay on Vicious.
Varric's kicked. I'm gonna need a
Yep, I'm holding it.
Okay, Syntetsu, you're next for the.
Okay, I get next.
I'll tell you when.
Okay.
For the semi-kick.
Duma or May next.
Duma, get over it.
The range DPS
Got it.
on Herod, so I'm going to Herod to give him cold poison.
Quick. Oh, thank you, River. Beatrix used his. We're gonna need another kick.
Syntetsu now.
Line of sight there. Line of sight. Move the ball.
Line of sight. Line of sight.
Moving out of the whirlwind.
Vic, you're next. I'll call for it.
Heard.
Good re-snapshot here. Lost the occult poison stack, but we got it right back right away.
Brist, let me know the timer on pain set, please.
45.
Thank you. Interrupt.
Oh.
Go kick it.
Yep.
I thought I had that one.
I just don't want to be near him when he does any
Now,
abilities.
Vic.
Up.
Interrupt.
Got it.
Am I just wasting my
Beatrix can get next.
Interrupt.
This fire just not.
I use mine, May.
Currently
No, because we killed Doan.
May. Someone kick.
Got it.
Vigor, you're next.
Yep.
He's gonna avatar soon. I'm gonna wall through it.
Duma needs yours next.
Yep.
Is up as well.
Who's gonna go over here to help spread the DPS?
Now, Vigor. If you haven't already.
Yeah, I'm going.
Thank you.
Beatrix can get next. Oh, I used mine.
It's okay.
Duma, need you next. Duma.
Quick.
Thank you.
Insane.
Interrupt.
Okay, I got that one.
Duma,
May, you're
can you get
next.
the next one?
Okay,
Zug,
Duma.
you're next.
Yep.
Zug, you're next. I'll call for it.
Interrupt.
Now.
Clear.
Herod's much lower. We're gonna need more DPS on Vicious. These have to go together.
Got it.
Beatrix used kick. Need Duma or Insane next.
I shouldn't keep debuffs on.
Syntetsu,
They
you're
don't
next.
need more damage on them.
Thank you. Beatrix can get next.
What is Herod at?
10%.
1.3. 10%.
Vicious at 15. Vicious at 15. Go ahead.
Now, Syntetsu. Now.
Send Herod. It's dying.
Beatrix used his.
We're both 10. Yeah.
Duma, can you get the next one?
8 on Harold. We're
We're on
matched.
Harad. We're on Harad.
We're matched right
Oh,
now.
get that.
7-7.
I got it.
This
is it.
Dead first.
We got
Want
it.
Herod to die first, right?
Herod first. Herod
It's
first.
Get off.
Dying.
Get off.
Herod.
Vicious. Get off.
Yep.
Vicious.
Stop damage on
Everyone
Vicious.
off. Everyone off. Everyone off.
It's alright. Just kill him.
Interrupt.
Send it.
Walling.
Send it.
Whoops, I just walked
Good
in.
job, guys.
Good shit. Nice
There
one,
we
Doc.
go.
Hey.
Queen's
Wow.
fault. Is it
Oh,
Queen's
boy.
fault? Is
That was
it?
actually really
Oh
easy.
my god. Oh my god. It could be Queen's fault. There's like we're the only Queen's fault. Hope of Herod,
No.
fucking
Very
Crusader's
sad.
Chalice,
That's a free all.
Condemnation,
During that
Consecrated
last
Pauldrons,
phase,
Shoulder Pad.
ranged, if you have the range for it, you can just stand up
There's no
at the
Queen's
very
Fault.
top of the steps in
But we
here
will
and
get to
not
roll
hit
on the
by
shoulders. No one
those.
reserved
That's a
those.
Dope staff.
Somebody was on the
So
chalice,
close to getting
Nail,
20% more
double nail.
damage.
I'm getting my
Give
dog or
one-
something real quick. I'll be right back.
Give one to
Oh,
my.
that staff's biz for Tank Warrior. So just go ahead and put it in my bags.
Oh, this stuff is
Hey, Chonger.
Wow, what a healing.
Hope of
That
Herod,
negative
Condemnation,
We got
Crusader's
Chalice,
Chalice.
Zug, and
Chongers needs it
Booze.
too.
Look,
2 people reserved the Chalice.
What?
actually, that was a ballsy play to res
Is
the
it
Chalice.
Valier
I should have just
circle?
done that.
Just
Can everyone move up?
Move up.
Yep, everyone move up.
Congrats, boost.
Go in the hallway.
So close.
You said go
Move
on
up, not too
So
far.
close. That was a good kill though. I felt like we did good there. Condemnation. Alright, there's a lot of... There's what? 5 priests, 2 warlock, 2 rogue, so there's 9 rolls on this shoulder. This is our chance to get 2-piece this week. Shoulder pads. Ready, set. 9. I rolled a 9. Never mind. Unlucky. It's okay. We'll kill Lillian, and then the legs will drop, and we'll get the legs. It will run the. Well, yeah, we'll get the legs for sure. Okay, paying out the prediction. Will they kill it this try? The answer is yes. Lots of mobs in. To go to Lillian, we go to the left. Here, there's a left and a right. Yeah, 9 was not it. What do they got? Tabard roll. 94 risk disc. What was the difference in Strat that last pull? Everyone just prioed Doan and killed Doan immediately. And I feel like it just reduced the damage the raid takes pretty substantially. Just not having to deal with one of them. What's up? I believe so. I would say it's easier than Council. Would you like an explanation? I can explain it. Okay. First, I'll cover the different people have to do different things. The tanks have to deal with an ability called Debilitating Strike. It'll just go on the main tank. It's a debuff that is like a healing absorb. And it stacks up twice, and the tank has to be healed like 40,000 health to get rid of the 2 stacks of the debuff. How that's going to work is there's going to be one primary tank who's tanking all the time, and then a secondary tank is going to watch and wait for Debilitating Strike to go out. And as soon as Debilitating Strike goes out, the secondary tank will taunt. And then the healers will be healing both the primary and secondary tank. And as soon as the Debilitating Strike debuff is, healed through on the main tank, they will taunt the boss back. So the secondary tank is just sitting there waiting for the main tank to get debilitated and taunting off. Good. Healers, I kind of explained your role in that also. And then everyone else has to deal with some of the other abilities. The main scary ability is called Ignite. This will just periodically happen to everyone in the raid. It lasts 15 seconds and deals like 1,000 fire damage per second to yourself and anyone within 2 or 3 yards of you. What has to happen here is everyone has to spread out, and that means all the melee damage dealers are not going to be in melee range. They're going to back away and stop dealing damage. because the tanks still need to be in there to taunt off of each other for the debilitating strike. That can happen at the same time as the ignite. So everyone on ignite spreads out, melees stop dealing damage. Any hybrid class, like an enhanced shaman, elemental shaman, feral druid, should be healing during ignite. Everyone's taking damage. Everyone needs to be healed. It's very important that the entire raid stays near maximum health, because the boss gets increased attack speed for like every 10% of health missing on any individual raid member. So the ignite is very scary because it damages the whole raid, and if they're not like healed up and shielded, or if they're taking too much damage, the boss gets so much extra attack speed that it just flattens the tank. Okay, that's ignite. That's the scariest ability. There's two other abilities that everyone's going to have to worry about. One of them is the yellow poison debuff. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a yellow poison vial. When this happens, you just spam jump, and it prevents it from stacking up. If it stacks up to 5, you die. You should start spamming jump as soon as you see the yellow poison debuff on you, and you do it for, I don't know, like 15 seconds, and then it's over.
For range and healers, it gets thrown from Beatrix, which you can see padding around the room. You can line of sight him and prevent stacks. So
Gotcha.
you can increase your uptime for range and
What
healing.
is
so you don't have
jumping,
to
dude?
jump.
Is that just
Jumping
like...
prevents the debuff from stacking up. It's just
Okay,
like the easiest form of... You can move also.
Jump instead of strafing. Strafing makes you have to move.
Yeah, jump is how you do it. Okay,
Right.
then there's one more ability we have to do. Unstable Concoction. It's the... No, actually, there's two. But Unstable Concoction. It'll put a debuff on 4 or 5 random people in the raid at once, and then shortly after that, it will vacuum everyone on top of the boss. It'll pull everyone. They'll all get sucked right on top of the boss, pixel stacked on the boss. The 4 people that have the debuff, and they'll know ahead of time that they have the debuff, need to run away from the boss immediately, because they're going to explode. And they cannot explode on the whole raid. Will wipe. That's the worst. Right, so if you don't have the debuff, you basically just stay on the boss, let the other people run away, then it pops, then you like spread out to your regular positions. The majority of the raid should just be spread out generally, like pre-spread for ignite. Then the last ability is some other poison shit, but it's not paired with a suction ability. The other poison shit is very similar. It puts a debuff on a couple of people, but then when it expires, it's going to drop a persistent poison pool on the ground that'll last like a minute or something. So if you get that, you run away. Just like with the first one. If you get it, you run the fuck away from everyone else.
Get it in the corners.
Yeah, you just put it in the corners or something. So
the Unstable Concoction, you guys want to set up drop zones for it so people know where to run, not to run to.
Yeah, the main thing that has killed my groups has been melee damage dealers failing to move out of melee range during ignite, burning the tanks for extra damage, and killing them. And generally, people not spreading out for ignite and taking too much damage from ignite, boosting up the boss's attack speed, then it flattens a tank. That's really the most scary one that needs some discipline to stop dealing damage and do the mechanic. That has been Lillian Voss. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
All right, let's get some looks. We're almost out of time.
Thank you, Simon.
Who's primary,
noticed
who's
this.
secondary tank?
Swift is going to be primary, I think.
Range, you can come
Oh no, man.
pre-spread in the room.
What do you want to do?
I don't even know what that's for.
Stay on the outer
I mean,
edge.
I can.
If do we want to keep 3 tanks, or do we want to just go with 2?
You can do this with 1 tank.
Just one, so swap to DPS, and I'll stay tank, and then I'll taunt off Swift.
One more thing too. We're gonna be inside this inner square. We're not gonna be spread around the room out here. This is where poisons are just gonna be dropped. So we're all gonna be in there, which makes the spread need to
Yeah,
be
everybody can kind of step in, but just hug the wall.
Yeah,
Like,
if you
step
hug
in
the
room
wall,
so
you can
kinda
step
see
into
the
the room.
square.
If you
Have
That's
you been
an
in a raid
important
before?
dis-
Someone's for sure pulling this.
It's an important distinction to make that you need to stay in the inner courtyard because you will line of sight healers if you go to the outside.
Where do you want it tanked?
Right in the middle.
Very
of
in the
the
middle. Yeah.
Where she's standing.
All right, fine. Sold.
There'll be some little shit to avoid, but
Pre-spread in the room, range, healers, everybody, pre-spread.
If you've got fire protection or nature protection or frozen runes, those are great things to pre-pop. And if you have a fire protection or frozen rune during the fight, that's great to pop during an ignite.
Bro. Let's see, Zug. Let
can
us
also-
Zug and insane.
You can also drop a power barrier on the melee when Ignite goes out.
The melee should be running out of
Correct, but
melee,
they can
so don't.
drop the power barrier. They can stay.
You can barrier the
that's
tank, sure,
good.
but I do not want the melees. I think it's a very bad idea to encourage the melees in any way to stay on the boss during Ignite. It's hard
Yeah,
enough
don't
to get
encourage
them to
the
run away.
melee, it's-
That's fair. All right, are we
Let
Zug
me
there?
see. And yeah, just Zug.
Let's go
Hello,
ahead and
LK Drew. I have been traumatized by my
Alright,
previous
yeah,
groups
looks
attempting this boss. It is true.
I had all of those down. Lost 2, they said.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just get right back in the
Organic
middle.
berserk.
Yeah, this has a very short rate timer, so.
You almost.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I taunt now after one.
This is
Okay.
So we keep
Oh,
healing
never
him?
mind. I thought it was the
40K or
jumper
something?
poison.
This is the poisons. Take these to the outer
Run
side
out,
of the room.
run out.
Corners. We have poison. That's Sense, Vigor, 10, Brisk,
The tank is dead.
You guys don't want to stack when that gets popped.
It's on
either.
Mayhem.
It's like
It's just really a lot of damage. Holy fuck.
Okay,
This
then
is
we're
the
gonna get grip
vacuum?
here.
Stable concoction.
Ass
Don't run
money.
yet.
Now run out. We
Now
haven't
run
run
out.
out.
Now I
Go
have
to
it
the
on
hole.
me. I'm gonna get deleted.
Wow.
Is she tauntable?
Good. Keep look.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both tanks are dead though.
Yeah, both tanks are dead, but
Okay,
look
this
at
is the
the
fire.
abilities. Here's the
Let's spread
ignite.
out.
Spread
Let's
out.
get fire.
Just pretend like we're still okay. Spread out on this.
Pretend. So it's just that little red circle that you can't be inside of the tank. So.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
And you guys see when she puts out unstable concoction, there's no point in moving until she does the pull. And
Correct.
then there's doorways in the courtyard, ideally. Like that's what we use as our drop zone. You guys can assign whatever, but we say all 4 need to go into a different doorway away from the raid. And it has to be real quick.
I like that.
Not enough fucking room, seriously.
This seems like a good rogue tank boss.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on, let me swap to my rogue. Hold on.
When we get the yellow circle,
I can
we
go tank
run
mode
to
if
the
you want me
outside
to go
drop
tank
it.
mode for this boss.
Correct. And do not
Unstable
stack
concoction
on other
is more
circles.
of like
Sounds
I don't know. Is it yellow? Is it really yellow?
It's like
Stable
green.
concoction is like teal.
Yeah, it's like a teal
with
green.
poison.
An
Yeah, we
aqua
didn't get
blue.
the jumping poison this time. We didn't live long enough.
Are we running back or are we just?
What can I do for you?
I zoned in
Yeah,
on
run
it,
back,
I
run
remember.
back.
Do you want me to
Oh.
go rogue tank? You said rogue looks good for this. I agree rogue is good for this.
Yeah, if you don't mind, let's have you do that.
It just seems like you're gonna get a lot of like parries and mitigate a lot of that incoming damage.
Do you want me to DPS your tanks too?
You can probably go DPS to kind of mace their tank.
Let's go.
Sorry, clarification. On Ignite, it's just run out.
Spread.
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 Spread. Spread and
Everybody
heal
gets it.
yourself.
Yeah, all hybrids
What
should
of them are
be
rogue?
healing. Feral druids go in caster form, heal people. Ellie shamans heal people.
We have druids in every group, so I want druids using Trink during Ignite.
It's a pretty dog shit spell. But
Phantom on that shoulder.
Yeah, so
Wait, that's
what
fucked.
deleted you so fast? Just the pure
Okay.
melee
I'm
hate.
gonna have to go efficient. I would like to have
Give
like
him a
black
booty
belt
clap.
here.
Yeah,
but
she
I'm
just hits
stupid
really
and
fast.
don't have
She
it.
hit.
No, I
yeah.
saw that.
she also
you look-
so when the raid isn't healthy, she gains attack speed. So
Right.
keeping the raid topped is like critical.
That's why it's so important. The ignite is the most dangerous one. You have to just heal that damage really fast.
If you look at his death log, he's like a hit for 2k, 3.3, 2.1 before getting healed because it was like bam, bam, bam.
Oh no, it was instant. I saw it when it happened to me. As soon as that
Did you-
debilitating
Yeah.
strike came
Yeah,
up.
It's always when the mechanics go out that it gets really deadly. It's like any poison going out, you obviously want to get that out of the raid because then she's gonna start smacking, and topping the tank first is more critical than DPS.
Yeah, so we'll go Thunder Fury.
So there's a give and take that the raid
Lava
needs to
Club.
avoid taking damage to prevent her from killing your tank.
This will become efficient.
Stay here for buffs.
Also,
I think I will
her
run the fourth
ability
piece of
that
this
the
set.
strike that she puts on You need to have like as high as health as possible because it's not. I could be thinking of the wrong thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Simon, but it's not like avoidable. Like you're gonna get chunked.
The debilitating strike is not avoidable.
Yeah, you can't like reduce the damage of it coming in. Is what I mean. You need to have a tank swap because you're gonna get chunked.
Do you want Simon as primary or secondary tank here?
I think you should be the primary, don't you?
Okay.
If you're equally geared for it, I'm not.
I mean, I have no Scarlet Enclave pieces, but I have strong stuff. This is
all right.
This is a good
Then
tank.
I think it's a good mitigation then. So, and you can evade too.
Mark him as a tank in the group.
Yeah, take me off, take Bun off as well.
Good.
Dropping a feast.
We're a bit lost. We don't know where to go.
Varks, with me being tank, I will cover Sebaceous Poison.
Just
You don't have
drop
to
a
do
summon
anymore.
stone for his last view.
So just to be clear, when we get gripped in, it's only the people with the debuff running out, correct?
Correct.
Well,
Everyone
everybody
else
should spread
should
back
stay
out,
in the middle,
but
basically.
yes.
But wait for the detonation, then spread out, right?
Wait for the detonation, then spread.
You can spread while they're running to their designated drop areas, assuming they're not going to run into the rest of the raid. Right?
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
So if your designated drop areas, there's 4 doors. If each
let's
one
assign
runs
like
to a door,
quadrants as well for ranged. I feel like that's just worthwhile to have like a zone you're always trying to get back to.
that's what's nice that you can pre-spread, so you can
Should
kind of
melee stop DPS in favor of spreading out during Ignite? Yes, absolutely they should.
Where you started? -ish.
Yeah,
Go
pretty
back
much.
to where you start.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So we'll just have, I mean, just hypothetically, group 3 just play like if you're facing her on the entrance, play left side of her. We'll say group 4 you'll play behind her. Group 5 you'll play right side of her, and group 6 you're like the entry side. And then melee, group 1. You
I wasn't like
play
100% planning on
Group right,
tanking
play right.
today.
Or group 2 play right.
So I don't have
some general zones.
In like.
We want like a soul stain on the tank, or just send it on a healer.
We're both coming out.
Probably Simon's good. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vigor. Oh, don't spill those,
Good.
please.
Honor Among Thieves, Flesh Wound.
That looks
UA.
messy.
Yeah, that looks good. Pretty thick.
Let's kill this bitch.
Item choices.
There's a cauldron. Past the door as well.
Okay. Yeah, go to your spots then, so you can hug the wall and walk around to the backside. Just tight on the wall.
Can any of the healers in group 1 spam a couple heals until you get a crit? It will give me a combo point on the boss.
Which is
Mayhem or
delightful.
Bun.
Yeah, I'll spam on you.
It will help me with the threat on pull. There we go. Got one. Thank you. That's all I need.
You're good. I can get you all the way up. I play rogue. I love that shit. And now that I have 2-piece tank, mana is like a non-issue because my master free.
Just booze.
pro tip for range: if you gift of gob yourself or noggin fogger, the ledge will be line of sight from Beatrix.
Alright. Full timer is
On
out.
the other side of the ledge from you.
Repopping my
and you
stone
can still
shield.
Have uptime on the boss.
Repopping this.
4,
Sprinting.
3,
Let
2,
Simon get aggro.
1.
Haunting.
Haunting back.
Oh, you don't want whoever got poison in the raid, you're trolling.
Haunting.
Cut that out.
Get ready to run out. Simon's taunting.
Wait.
We're kind of fucked for fire, but just keep going.
Haunting.
Meals hit it. Ignite.
Right out.
Mealy's out. Mealy's out.
Out. Go away. They didn't go away.
Evasion's up.
That's insane.
It's brutally fast.
Yeah. The one person that I just saw sprint by everybody, drop ticks on people, just like killed 5 people.
It's someone dropping the poison in the raid is
Jumping poison.
2 people drop poison in the raid.
If you're range, play around with it
Debilitated?
right now. But you can see where Beatrix is, minus item, and you can still cast.
Simon's gonna have to
There
run
isn't
out
a
on
rage
this one.
timer.
Debilitated. Oh, use Soulstone.
I'm not getting any stacks standing here by this pillar.
Oh, it's over.
Alright, let's
That
go
was, that was
quick,
good.
get one
I
more
mean,
time.
the poisons at the start were like the worst thing, and it really crippled our space to be able to spread out for the ignite. I think the ignite would have gone better if the poisons were not dropped in the middle there, but we got to see a lot more mechanics. That was good progress.
It feels
Yeah,
like a
you can
really
onk
tiny
when she
room,
despawns here.
Yeah.
but you have plenty of space for everyone to spread out in this courtyard for ignite. I promise. Even with the poisons there,
it's
you
pretty
do.
tight. You just got to get away from
You just
the thing.
you can't panic and start running over top of people though. It's not a spread. It's not a run out of raid. It's a spread out. So even if you're just
Are
spreading
we resing
away
everybody,
from
or
them,
do you want us to run
Yeah,
back
res.
Yeah, that
Okay,
red
don't-
shit.
don't
walk
run
in.
back in.
If you walk
Okay.
in
Another
the
route,
door-
it's pretty quick, but
Yeah. This is gonna be our last attempt, so let's focus up and try and get this.
Don't have any more gift of Arthas, by the way.
I have a bunch.
It's got fucking everything.
Got them all.
The Chad.
Is there no line of sight from the pillars if we're spreading for ignite?
there is one. The
You want to be
pillars
in the
will
courtyard.
underside
You don't want to be on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than an ignite spell, it actually didn't seem that bad.
yeah, that's the biggest mechanic for sure. The pulling into like an ignite, and then the raid's just not healthy.
The problem with the ignite is if you get it on the tanks, we just get deleted. Like it starts attacking really, really fast.
Yeah, I mean nobody should be stacked on the tanks, like even the other tank.
They're saying they're sending one more attempt here.
His body.
There's no magic specifically to debuff this fight, right?
I don't believe so.
To dispel now.
Pop your nature protection or fire protection or frozen rune right now, so you get the cooldown going. The best setup you can have is pop a nature protection potion and a frozen rune before the fight starts, and then have them both available once you're in.
The feast on the left.
So for people that get poisoned, they need to run all the way out of the courtyard as far as possible to drop the poison. Yeah.
So you want to go to the wall. You have like 8 seconds to do it, so just watch your debuffs.
Alright.
Alright, I'm sending buffs. Let's get ready to check.
Let's see, I got Gift of Arthas, I got Food Buff.
Is the cauldron down
Where's
inside?
my Rumsy Rum? There it is. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's
ready?
down, left side.
Yep. I'm targeting the boss. If anyone could heal me for a combo point.
Yep, I got you.
It's anyone in group 1. It has to be within the party. There we go. Got a combo point. Thank you.
Okay, I'm casting my heal right now. Casting it, hold on.
All good.
Oh, what's up with these
Hardcore
crits?
bandages.
Dude, that was pathetic.
Thick priest and breast.
Yeah,
Need mana.
Hey, give me give May 10 seconds. Sorry. We've got people eating off the feast because we're.
Oh, this is one more
slow.
chance to potentially walk out of here with 2-piece. It's very important.
I'm gonna put Vigor in. Should we put Vigor in the tank group for this? For the tree buff?
Probably.
Yeah, do it.
Alright. I'll do this. Oh wait.
Other druid, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. One last raid check. This is the last attempt, so let's focus up.
I believe in you guys. We can do it.
I really do. Where's
It's an us, Simon. You're with the morons now.
It's a us.
These words of encouragement were all I needed, dude.
Here we go.
Don't drop poisons in the middle, please.
5,
Please and thank you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Simon debilitated.
Haunted.
Good taunt. Evasion used.
Yeah, poison, get out.
I think I accidentally threaded over the taunt.
That's very bad poison drop. You have to get out of our little courtyard.
Simon debilitated.
Haunted.
Grasp incoming. Look if you're gonna have to run out.
Okay, back to your stock, back to your spots. You want to go to your same spots you were in.
Jumping. Simon's
Got it.
debilitated.
I got it. I got deleted.
Battle
I'm gonna
May.
reincarnate. I'm coming back. Heal me.
Pop roll plus May. Okay,
Look, we need
grasp.
to get out.
Okay, looking to get out. Back to your spots. Get swift up if we have.
Haunted.
Battle
Simon needs
We're gonna
heals.
get fire next, probably.
Ignite.
Fire. Spread.
Spread.
Amelia's
Heal.
gotta go out.
Heal yourself. Heal yourself.
Get out, melee.
We're good. Good.
Keep priest mode alive.
Big heals, big protection potions, debilitation. I'm dead.
Got it.
We have battle res and Simon, please.
Getting gripped. Get out.
Fuck, need to heal him.
Get out.
Nope.
Heals up May. Big heals.
Defensive, something.
Use a battle res on someone if you have it. If you have it, just use it. It's our last pull.
Poison's
Get off
out.
me.
Poison's out. Poison's out. Res him.
I'm dead again. I had the debilitating on me.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, if we had more time, we killed this, but it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, we would. I think we have it next. One pull.
Yeah, this isn't
We got
that
it.
bad.
Next Wednesday we got it. You have forever with those poisons. Whoever's dropping like.
If you can do one more pull, hit yes. If you can't, hit no.
I'm so ready.
This goddamn staff. Just want to kill this bitch.
They were pretty close.
I think
36%.
this boss legitimately gets easier with less people. It's just out healing that ignite damage is such a big problem.
Yeah,
It just seems like it lasts like 30 seconds. Like it just doesn't stop.
it lasts quite a while. I mean,
Yeah,
it
15
is the
seconds
part of
on
this
ignite.
fight that makes it hard. But like, if you're unsure about where to spread out, there's a fucking circle on your feet.
Okay,
Like,
we're just losing thick. Just die.
don't-
We'll get back in. We'll give it a couple more.
Don't let
attempts.
your circle touch other
Good luck, y'all.
circles, and you win.
Thanks, brother. Later.
So you.
Tip the tip.
You want me to onk this flub?
But we definitely have the DPS to beat the range.
Yep.
Are we sending one more?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll send 1 to 2 more. I think we got this.
I can Hearthstone to Light Soap Chapel get a different shoulder affix. I wasn't planning on tanking this boss today. If you want me to.
Yeah, if it'll help, sure.
Okay.
Do we have a repair bot?
2 people step out. We'll just summon them right back with
Yeah,
me.
I'm Hearth into Light Soap right now.
I do have a repair.
I'm gonna hearth and get another set of what do you call it? Great Dawnstone things.
Okay, Stinker's got a good vibes. That's good.
in that way, I'll have a little more health too.
For the Alliance.
Yeah, those poisons cannot be dropped in the inner courtyard. They have to get out. So if you're jumping, trying to jump over the wall and hitting the wall and clipping it, and that's what's happening, just run to the doorway.
Alright, we're going black
Stop
belt
taking
on the
deal.
shoulder
Yeah,
and
You
just
have
not
plenty of
running,
time to do it too.
not running efficient. The threat seemed totally fine. I want that extra armor, man. I want it so bad.
It'll be you next week, Bean.
No,
Somebody
sir.
have, repair bot?
You scared, bro?
Never, dude. I ain't scared.
You're scared to go to church.
There we go.
This paladin attacked me. Very rude.
May will hold your hand.
Bro, I got 15k. I can pay for repairs. I'm chilling.
Remember, pop your nature protection, pop your frozen rune if you've got them.
Fuck, dude. That's the one thing I forgot to bring with nature pots.
Insane, I have one. Just I'm not in the raid right now, but I'll get it back.
Alright, cool.
Does anybody have fire protection? I have nature.
Yeah, Varix has a bunch of extra.
Are we getting summoned to the room, or are we flying and running?
Hello. Just start running there. If we have someone, they can send them out, but just start heading there.
Yep.
Is that everyone on the summons
everyone
outside?
summoned?
I think everyone's
Oh,
from
I
outside
didn't
the
actually
instance
hit the
is summoned.
frozen rune. I was supposed to. I just told everyone else to hit the frozen rune, and I didn't.
We appreciate your dedication to our progress, Brew. I think that's a good idea. Barkskin's paints up on Ignite would be super helpful.
Can we
would
rally
only be
too,
worth
or is
it.
it percentage base?
Sparks
Ignite's a
only does
flat
50
amount of damage. Or
But it's the melee attacks are definitely that'll get mitigated.
Maybe we send rallies too, just to make sure somebody doesn't.
yeah, rally during Ignite is a good idea.
Yeah.
Ignite is the scary thing. That's what we gotta
Just do, like,
deal with.
But doesn't rally increase all of our health though, and that will decrease
Yeah,
our
but if
total
it's
percentage?
No, if it's not percentage based, if it's flat base, then we're fine. Then it just gives more wiggle room for people to live.
I believe the boss's attack speed gain is based on the percentage of raid health missing. So if we have more flat health against the flat damage of Ignite, Ignite will be dealing a lower percentage of our health.
Yeah.
Which means rally during Ignite. Good.
I like the simple.
What about the trinket you get, like the Hydraxin one? Does anybody have that? Would that help?
Oh, Duke's Domain.
Yeah, but like only one or two people can stand in it, and more than that, and they're stacking on each other, so it's not great.
True.
Duke's Domain would be good in Council too, just to toss them out for raid damage reduction.
So then, do we just want to do Swiss rally first and then Insane second?
Yeah, that's fine.
Everyone better be able to come back next week. You gotta keep this group going.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be there.
For all the new people that are here today, you're definitely invited back next week. So I'll post a sign up right after this.
That big spooky. Big spooky.
Yes, he is not. He is not invited back.
I mean, he was very low DPS anyway.
Repair bot to the right of the door.
Get him, bro.
I think we're at maximum thickness right now. I don't think we can get any
He's going down
bigger.
over to the left also.
Oh shit.
This raid's actually really fun to heal. I mean, it's hard, but it's fun.
Better than next, mate. I'm over next.
Yeah.
I think everyone's over next. Too bad. If you need gear from there still.
Strongers is not over next.
Just annoying.
I'm not hearing a lot of departure in your tone.
Got my 40 splinters. I'm over next.
If I can get my fucking Restrainer, I'd be over it.
So it is what it is.
That's the other reason I needed to shift off of.
I don't mind
Queen's
Max.
Paw, 'cause I don't even have a
much-
King's Paw to match it with.
There's so many bosses and so much loot. It's kind of fun.
Next is fun. I agree.
We got
The
punted
ults
from
and
raid.
stuff,
I
you're
think
so
one
fast.
guy like disconnected at some point, never came back, like an hour and a half into the raid or something. What up, Baldy? Are you getting 2 set? If we kill this boss and I win the roll on the leggings and the leggings drop, then yes, I'm getting 2 set. That's about where we're at, yeah. I double reserved 1 token. I had very good odds on it. We killed the boss that drops it. Didn't drop a single copy of the rogue token.
Giants, I have some iron sides.
Simon, would
your
you rather
first?
wear Master Crafted?
Nightmare Dragons for Mutilate Rogue, what to reserve? I'd go for Intact Entrails and or Karaji Bindings of Sovereignty. Those will get you the Death Dealer armor set that are pretty good. Sorry, what was there? Was there a question? Someone said Simon.
I'll talk to you later about it. Let's
right on.
do this.
Get some crit heals on him.
I do not have combo points yet.
I wish I had my rainbow up.
Oh, it has to be May or Vigor, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be something one. Okay, I've got some combo points. We're good.
Can we get a Soulstone on Simon as well?
Mine's on cooldown.
If we don't have it,
That's spooky. It's on.
Fuck yeah.
Alright,
Good
here we
to
go.
go.
Focus up.
Wish somebody would cross.
Here we go. Stone shield up.
Let's get this. Let's send. Don't drop poisons in there.
Lay dance
5,
up.
4,
Sprinting.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that got on me really quick.
Hey, did you flag armor?
I just backstabbed once and he
That
fucking
is
whacked
good.
me. Yep, that was my fault.
Ooh.
Ignite.
Ignite.
Spread.
Spread.
Move melee.
Don't freak out. Just spread out.
Shouting. Insane shout.
Okay. Dead.
I'm still debilitated.
I'm gone. Getting up, I'll hit buffs.
Debilitate. Jump. Dead.
Taunted. I just got up.
I don't have a. Yeah.
So I guess you have one. I'm gonna be debilitated, so I'm gonna die here in a second.
Jesus.
Fucking this shit.
Did we wipe it up?
Yep. Wipe. Get back in.
I'm gonna pop
Anyone
up
have a knock or a soulstone? You can die by the door.
stone shield, I think.
Asshole's gonna grip his way for the door.
I have
Yeah,
Anka.
true. Okay, just go die by the door if you have are able.
We're expecting reses then, not running back.
Believe so, yes.
Okay.
Dude doesn't hit that hard. He only melee me for fucking 20k, dude.
Yeah, same.
You gotta,
Whatever,
you gotta
dude.
chill on the rip. Like rogue
Yep.
tank does not have amazing snap
Yep,
threat.
it's totally my fault. No worries.
I'm worried.
I didn't know Blackout was in
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta.
Rick
I'm Blackout's
reincarnated,
retarded
dude.
cousin.
How many tanks do you think are needed for the 6th and 7th boss? 6th boss is Council. 7th boss is the one we're on right now. 2 tanks is okay. 3 tanks gives you a little extra reliability in case someone goes down for Lillian. For Council, you could go 2 or 3. Again, like 3rd is extra reliability. Alright, they're saying this is actual last pull. I don't think any of my trinkets can make me any thicker than the ones I have now. We're at maximum thickness. I could agility Clobber Club instead of Crusader Clobber Club. We could I mean, if I mania the Thunder Fury, offhand Implacable That's like a little bit better, but that seems like defense-wise, that seems like a bad plan. Come on, I'm going back to the front of the room. Never mind, they're saying call it here. Unlucky. Unlucky. Big pog damage.
Kick.
Alright, good raid. Thanks for having me. Alright, we out. We out. It's over. Who has cake? Resubbed with Prime. Thank you very much for 5 months of support. Missed it. Unlucky. Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. I mean, that was good. I mean, we killed Council. I was happy with that. Just unlucky that Queen's Fall didn't drop when we were the only soft reserve on it, you know? Unlucky. Maybe we get any loot next week. This character is 3 lockouts in and has gotten Howl of the Covenant as the one raid. I got 1 item out of the raid. God damn it. Oh well. Shadow Rooney, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for 2 months of support. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day. Snicker Fritz says, GG's, good raid, Simon. Snicker, you were in the raid, right? Yeah, you're this priest right here. Hell yeah. You killed Council? Which strat you guys used? It honestly felt easy when we switched the strategy from whatever the hell we were doing, splitting the damage, to kill Doan first. You just Zerg Doan down, and then it becomes a lot easier to maintain the rest of the fight and, like, evenly burn Herod and Vishas. You leave, like, 1 or 2 kickers, like, sorry, 2 or 3 if you're counting the tank, kickers on Vishas the whole time, and then, like, everyone else is just burning Doan. Doan dies, he fills up the middle with lava. That doesn't matter, no one's standing in the middle anyways, and then you're only dealing with Herod and Vishas.